Yo, 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 check one, two, check one, two, check one, two. What's up, lifers? What's up, lifers? What's up, lifers? This is Dave Life. This is Dave Life, and you are watching Dave Life After Dark, episode number 237. This is Dave Life. You're watching Dave Life After Dark, episode number 237, Guy Code. Guy Code, we in the building, man. You could have been anywhere in the world, and you're here with us tonight, so I want to say thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's start this off like we always do, the right way. Heavenly Father, have your way, Lord. I pray that you would speak to your people. I pray that you would enlighten us, entertain us, and inform us, Lord. I pray that you would have your way, Lord. Forgive us for all of our sins that we both have committed by commission and omission, Lord. I ask you to be with us and keep us, Lord. Let us have a great conversation. Have your way. In Jesus' name, amen, amen, and amen. Amen, amen, and amen. We in the building, y'all. What's up, everybody? Let me get that. There we go. Set that up the right way. Look, man, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're with us tonight, and I want to say thank you, man. I appreciate you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're with us, man, so I want to say thank you. Let me do it like this, man. Let me change that mood up. I like this one. There you go. That's what I need. Yeah. Hey, look, y'all. Tonight, we're going to have a great conversation. Tonight, we're going to have a great conversation. Let me let everybody know on Instagram where we at. See what's up with Instagram, man. Tell everybody that we're live. I want you to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that we're live. There we go. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that we're live. I want you to know that you are watching your favorite late night podcast for the grown and sexy. I normally say your favorite late night podcast for grown folks. It's your adult podcast, man. It's Dave Life After Dark. This is where we discuss things where you got to put the kids to bed and have grown-up conversations, man. And today we're going to discuss something that's very important. It's called the Guy Code. It's called the Guy Code. Look, if you want to support Dave Life TV and Dave Life After Dark, what I want you to do, follow us on YouTube. Everybody that's on Instagram, what up to Instagram? Come on over to YouTube, man. Go to Dave Life TV. Follow us on YouTube. You can get the full experience right now. I want to make sure you subscribe to Dave Life TV on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Dave Life TV, all one word. When you find the page, go to the live tab and you can watch the show live. We're live right now every Thursday at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. All right, so look, I got a few guests that's going to help me out tonight, man. I got some of my normal contributors that are here, that are coming through. And then I got a few new people that's going to help me out, man. Some of my homies, some of my homegirls. We're going to get it in, man. All right, so let me bring let me bring this guy to the stage, man. I already know who this is. Look, this guy right here, he laughing. He's the heartbeat of Dave Life After Dark. It's my homeboy. I've known him for a good number of years since I've been in LA, over 10 years, probably more like close to 15. My homeboy, Mr. Al Tariq. Come on up to the stage, Al. What up, big dog?
Hey. What's up, everybody? What up with you, Dave?
Hey, man, I'm good. We're going to bring a few more people to the stage, but I want to tell you something. As I work the controls, that clip is going a little bit viral, bro. Just a little bit.
I like that.
It's out there, man. It's out there. So keep up the good work, man.
Yes, sir.
Keep up the good work. Let me see. All right, I got some more people to the stage. I have... Where you at, man? You know what? Let me bring up my other homeboy. Hey, this guy right here, he a funny dude. At least he think he is. I think he is. A lot of people have said he is. I still don't know what his ethnicity is. I'm trying to figure it out. I know they say, I don't know. I'm just gonna bring him on up to the stage. Come on up to the stage, my main man, Tony Love. Tony Love, what up, dog?
What's going on, man? What's up?
What up, Tony? What up?
Tony, it's been a minute, man. How was your week, man?
It was amazing. Had a real good week. I'm ready to wind down. Got a few shows this weekend out here in Atlanta, Friday, Saturday. So
okay,
ready to turn up.
I got good to see you, man. Tony Love is a funny guy. They can find you at comedian Tony Love on Instagram.
That's it. And they can follow me on OnlyFans. Oh, all right.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Okay.
All right, I got another guy in the building. This guy right here, man. What can I say about him, man? Listen, he is out here in front on Instagram. I'm telling this right there. Okay, this dude has the gym on lock. I'm trying to keep up with this man. He's got a lot going on. He's an author. He's a co-host of the Peace King podcast. Man, come on up to the stage, my homeboy, Trell Maurice. What up, Trell?
What's good? What's good?
I'm good, man.
Pleasure to be here, man.
Yes, sir. Trell in the building, man. How you feeling, dog?
Hey, it's a beautiful time to be alive, man. If life was any better, I'd be cheating. You know what
I
I
heard
mean?
that. I heard that. Hey, man, is this the first time on the show, Trell?
First time, bruh.
Bro, you
We
on me.
here.
I be on your show.
Hey, man, we here. I gotta be like. we
Come
in the
on.
game, Coach.
It's about time. We in it.
We here, man.
I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming. Hey, I got one more person I'm gonna bring to the stage. I got two more people. All right. This young lady right here, she's on here every week lately. Okay, she's very consistent, and I'm gonna give her props. Y'all saw that nice intro with the graphics and all that, the motion graphics.
Yeah.
She's the artist that did it. So come on up to the stage, dope female trainer, Shaq. What's up with you, Shaq? How you feeling?
I'm good. How y'all?
Hey, let me give you there you go. All right, Shaq. Where can people find you on online, and what do you do, Shaq?
You can find me at Dope Female Trainer on Instagram. I am a professional bodybuilder. I'm a graphic designer and I'm a football coach.
That's what's
I'm
up.
a more artist, so there you have it in a nutshell.
I appreciate you, Shaq. And then I got one more person to bring to the stage. This guy right here, I definitely have known him as long as I've known Al. It's probably been a good close to 15. This guy right here is responsible for my cut being fly every time I'm up here. You know, even though I throw on a hat a lot of times, he's responsible for the whole groom up. So I got my man, come on to the stage, my man Estevan. S, what up, dog?
Hey, how y'all doing? How's everybody doing? How's everybody living?
We good.
What up, Esco?
What up with you, Al? How you living?
Man. This is how we supposed to do it.
That's how we supposed to do it.
Come on, man. Live and love.
Yes, sir.
So S, man, I appreciate you for joining, man. EJ the Barber in the building. Shout out to my man EJ. Look, y'all, this is After Dark, and on After Dark, we discuss things that are popular in the news. We talk about stories that are relevant to the culture, and I really enjoy, like, you know, when I was a kid in Chicago, our parents would put us to bed, and they'd stay up late. They play cards, they play spades, they do whatever they're doing, and it was like, can we sit at the big table? No, y'all the kids. Y'all sit at the kids' table. We stay up late? No, you can't stay. Go to bed. Take your butt to bed, right? So After Dark is just that. This is the big folks table, the grown folks table, but we got a couple of house rules, okay? Being that we are on Instagram and we are on YouTube, we got a couple house rules. The house rules are, I need us to not curse. Like, try not to. I know it may happen, but let's not be too profane. Let's not call anybody out of their name. If we disagree with them vehemently, that's fine, but still respect them. So we ain't gonna be calling women bees and hoes. We ain't gonna be calling men MFers and all that stuff. All right. And then lastly, if you have your drink of choice, pour it off camera. You can drink with a glass, but don't show your bottle. If you're gonna puff, you can puff off camera, but try not to show that zigzag and that sticky icky. You know, if you got hookah or whatever, I just say drag off camera and then come back, do it like that. We're gonna keep it real simple. If you're not speaking, we're gonna try to keep you on mute. So I'll try to mute people, but if I get like echo or feedback, I may have to mute you because sometimes we get echo or feedback. And what's the last thing? The last thing is the opinions shared on Dave Life After Dark and Dave Life TV are of those guest individual. It's their own opinions. It's not necessarily the opinions of Dave Life TV, the broadcast, Dave Life, the host, or PM Life Media. All right, none of that. So cool. We're gonna put that out there. Everybody's saying what they want to say. They're responsible, but we're not gonna try to slander and all that stuff. And there ain't no lawsuits over and up in here. We ain't doing that. All right. So look, man, I appreciate y'all, man. We here. We in the building, man. Finally. All right, y'all. So look, I know we have a lot to discuss. Let me see if I can try to get everybody. Boom. There we go. All right. I know we have a lot. Tell all your friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that we're live. Hey, what up to everybody that's on Instagram? Chris, if you want to join, I see I got the Vibe Tribe in the building. If y'all want to join, especially for the people that I sent the link to, then go on into the link, hit the link, and it'll bring you to the green room. And then I'll see you down there in the bottom of the screen. I can let you up. I have 4 more slots available if anybody wants to join on YouTube. And then likely I'll tell everybody on here to go to YouTube. Okay. Hey, so I'm gonna start it like this, y'all. The topic is guy code. Guy code. Now, we only have one lady on tonight. Let me see. I am going to mute. Let me see. I'm going to mute a little because I'm getting a little bit of echo. Boom. Hold up. Mute. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm going to keep everybody on mute. Tony chewing kind of hard. It wasn't you, Tone. It wasn't you. Look, Trail a professional. Trail like Dave. I've been ready. He's sipping. So, all right. So look, y'all, we're going to get into the actual discussion. The discussion is guy code. Guy code. I know that we have a guy code, fellas. I know that we have a guy code. All right. We definitely live in the building. If you can see the comments, type we live in the comments. Boom. All right. I know that there's a guy code. I know that women have, I guess, somewhat of a woman code or a woman sorority, like a woman clique. Tonight, we're going to play a clip of 2 guys that got into it. Not only did they get into it, they got into it live on their podcast. We're talking none other than Joe Budden and his co-host Ish. Now, they homies off camera. They boys. All right. And look, I'm going to ask y'all straight up, man. Who saw that clip? Did you see the clip, Al? Yeah, hold on. All right, let me try to get to I gotta do this faster so everybody can see this. All right, I need instant feedback. All right, so who saw the clip? Al said he saw the clip.
Yeah, man.
All right, talk to me, Al. What happened, Trail? Al, what y'all see, man?
Yo, basically they had their little conversation off to the side. Joe just came in.
We gonna play the clip. Now your Wi-Fi is still doing that thing, Al.
Yeah.
We gonna play the clip, so don't reveal. But we about to play the clip.
Nah,
But
Joe was out of pocket.
Okay, Joe was out of pocket. Trail, what was your initial reaction when you saw the clip?
My initial reaction was surprise. I was appalled. I said, "This is wild behavior right here." Well, I mean, I'd rather just. I don't want to spoil anything. I'd rather see the clip. Let's run the tape, Coach.
All right, let's run the tape then. All right, let me show y'all this clip, man.
Oh.
This joint right here. All right, here we go. Lord have mercy. This was something. Let me see. Where the people at?
See the chat. Yeah, man, it was.
Go ahead, Trail. What you want to say?
Co-host Ish argue over past situation with a girl. So just straight up and down, we know we in a culture right now where the podcasts are popping.
Right.
They're popping. So the search for topics and clickbait and to try to go viral is out there.
Yep.
So I could tell right away by the initial. You see Joe throwing a hat. That was like initially the first thing I saw on the screen. So I was like, all right, clickbait. I want to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And then throughout the discussion, which we're going to see, you see, this might have been something that was pre-planned with what Al was kind of getting at. You know what I mean? Like, it might be a little pre-planned.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, so look, let's play the clip because I don't know, Shaq. Have you seen the clip, Shaq, or no? You said you did?
I seen it. I saw it.
Okay. All right, Shaq saw it. Okay, so S saw it. Everybody saw it. All right, so let me just get this joint up. I bet. Boom. Oh, everything I want to act stupid now. Hold on. There we go. Hey, if you're on Instagram, come on over to Dave Life TV on YouTube, y'all. Come on, I'm gonna pin this right now. Y'all got to come over there and watch the comments. It's going down. All right, and then I think Chris can join from the joint. All right, bet. All right, here we go.
Why are you not just believing your friend? And why is it a repeated issue that you believe women when your friend is telling you something? You keep doing that. Stop.
Yo, did the girl say he tried to fuck her or something?
Yes. That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned.
Bro,
The fuck are we talking
you
about?
keep screaming.
Light skinned bullshit.
And stop.
So hold on. Wait. I gotta wait. Let me ask you
You're
one
about to
question.
piss me off, and I'm gonna start screaming back at you.
Wait, can I
Nigga,
ask a question real quick?
This is about
Wait,
you
yeah,
always
wait.
saying you not coming behind us when we fuck with a bitch. You knew I fuck with the bitch. You met the bitch through me, and you came behind her. You should have never kissed her. If that's your instance.
You
Yo,
keep
my bro,
ignoring me
what's wrong
saying.
with y'all niggas sitting
I
here
have
acting like
not
I'm
met-
crazy.
do not
This
re-
nigga be fucking lying.
Ish, I don't know this girl from you.
You do.
I
You do.
don't.
You better
I'm
do me.
telling
You
you,
get
I
the
don't.
convenient amnesia. So any bitch I
No,
fuck behind
Ish,
you, I don't know
no,
neither.
no.
I ain't meet them through you.
No, Ish, that's your
See how
bag.
easy that be?
You like fucking
You see
behind
how easy
niggas.
that be?
You like
I
fucking
don't,
behind
though.
niggas.
I don't. I like women.
I don't even ask niggas.
I like women.
Yo, you fuck.
So
I
what?
don't do
So-
none of that.
so-
That's your bag.
I don't-
Trying to
I'm
put
not
me
saying
in
it's
your
not.
bag.
You do it
I'm
to
not
me.
in your bag. I didn't try to fuck your little mutt from the streets.
Oh.
I had a kiss, and you emotional about it.
I'm not-
Like you keep being emotional
Yo,
when
you
we have
corny
interact
with the
on a
emo-
girl.
No, it's not
being
about the
emotional.
girl.
Then why
It's
don't
about
believe
you
your-
lying.
Then why don't you believe your friend?
Because you fucking lying. You've admitted this to me before.
Exactly. I'm
You
done.
changing
I
your
rest my
story
case.
for the pod.
I rest my case.
You changing
I
your
rest my
story to
case.
look innocent for the pod. Nigga, we've had this conversation about this bitch
I rest my
before.
case.
Okay, hold on. Before anybody even reacts, like, wow. Okay, I said earlier, I said, look, y'all, we're not gonna have a profanity, but I mean, that's the clip. All right, and in post, I may get a chance to break that out. But man, I'll first set the tone and say, this is the Joe Budden podcast. They are professional podcasters. They're on episode 630 something. All right, we on episode 237. It takes time to get this right. So I put in the work, but 630 episodes, Revolt, other people have sponsored, Joe is out there. He doing his thing. Ish been on this program for however many hundreds of episodes at this point. I didn't expect that. I did not expect that. So I'm first going to say this. We can attack the professionalism. We can attack the friendship. And then we can attack the guy code. And so I'm gonna start here. Let's start with somebody that normally speaks up, Mr. Al Tariq. Bruh, how you feel about that, man? How you feel about what you just saw? Was that professional for a podcast?
Yes, it is. And I say it is from the standpoint that podcasts are personal. It's yours. So if you allow your podcast to go left like that, whether it's out in the open or it's in public or it's personal, it's still yours.
Okay.
So it's not like it's on national television, even though it's on the internet. However, it's their personal platform, and that's what they do. They chose to air out their laundry right there on Instagram Live or YouTube Live. That's what it is.
All right. Well, let's ask another podcaster, Trell. Was it professional? Was it out of bounds from a podcast perspective? You're a content creator. Going viral is important. Was this real? Was this unprofessional? was it just for the gram? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It was to get views because his Ish made. He said, you brought this up off camera. So once he said, oh, I don't know if we got to that part yet, but once he said that, it let me know, like, Joe Budden knows every topic they're going to hit on. So to our point, it's a podcast. It is there to generate views, excitement, conversation. The fact that we're talking about it right now, Joe did exactly what he wanted to do. He wanted to generate conversation. You know what I mean? So that,
was it
in the
genuine?
professional world of podcasting, he did exactly what he needed to do.
But was
Now,
it genuine?
Was it morally right? As the guy code, like the name of the episode, that's a totally different conversation. But I would say this, I'll lay the plane on this. He's smart because there's two things that's going to rile a man up if you talk about personally. If you talk about his personal money and you talk about personal women, those two things right there is going to spark up or elicit some type of emotional response. If you talk about my pockets or you talk about my lady, especially if you know more information than the masses.
Okay. Estevan, I saw you reacting from a consumer perspective. You deal with people every day. You're a people person. You know what I'm saying? It's your job to connect with people. I always say your barber is like your therapist. You know what I'm saying? It's super important. You know this. And I don't even have to tell people your resume and all the, people that you've done and worked with and all that stuff. But S, you deal with people. Is it okay for a person to kind of lose it the way, or you think it was for the gram? Like, did that seem unprofessional to you?
Very. Like I really look at Joe Budden as a hoe ass nigga.
Okay. Damn shit.
I'm gonna keep it a firm buck. I'm sorry. Like if
we going there with it.
If we discuss something off camera and then you bring
Hold
it
up,
up,
Tony, go ahead. I got you, Tony. What was you saying? You said
no, I would just
go ahead. S, continue.
Hold on, my brother, I'll let you speak.
No, that was my fault. I saw him reacting. Go ahead, S. Finish. Finish.
All good. He addressed it like we discussed this off camera, and then you brought it on camera, and then you try to act like you try to play like you didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah,
nigga, that's some old shit. Like you set him up for some old shit.
Yeah. Okay.
It's some bullshit. But they do it for clickbait, and I understand it for the whole, the Instagram, social media.
Yeah.
Grab. We hype. We gonna do something, and we gonna strike something, and somebody's gonna say something that's gonna strike a real nerve. But be honest with you, that was some whole shit. And it really exposed Joe Budden as being a whole nigga. People won't say that because he might be the one that's in control of the revenue stream. But he's a whole nigga for what he did.
Okay, so Joe Budden did some whole mess by bringing something up off camera and then on camera turning up on them and doing stuff for the show. It seems like
off camera he said something differently.
Yeah.
On camera he said something totally differently.
All right.
Now I don't know what he said off camera. Now the thing is, if he said, and this is what I know. Now had he said what he said off camera and then he said it on camera, my man probably wouldn't have responded the same way. But if he said it what he said off camera and then said it on camera the same way, that's keeping it a firm buck across the line, dude wouldn't have responded that way. He'd have been like, okay, you said that, but here's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. So he didn't keep it a buck. He didn't keep it a buck.
You can tell. Like if you read the room, and I'm great in reading people and reading the room. If you read the room in that whole situation, everybody was like, "Ugh." Nobody had the rebuttals.
Okay. All right. Well, hold on. Let me go to Tony Love right quick. Tone, you saw the situation. As a professional comedian, someone that deals with people on a regular basis. Now, the thing is, though, I don't know. You have to explain this part to me. When you're doing your comedy, is it a call and response? Like, are you dealing with people, or is it more so they're sitting back and listening to you? Like, is there normally an interaction, or is it more of a one-sided, like monologue type conversation?
You always want to control the conversation. Now, there is a part where you do crowd work, right? But you typically have a set. You want to go up there, you want to do your set, and you want to be able to control that situation. You don't want to allow someone to throw off. So as far as stand up, there's no back and forth. Okay.
Well, watching that clip, was Joe Budden out of bounds? Was it professional? Was it on purpose? Was it personal? Like, what's the feeling you got watching that, knowing that those two guys are friends?
You remember the NBA game, the NBA game, the Rumble in the Palace when Meta World Peace? You remember that when they fought?
Yeah, Detroit.
Yep. In the Palace.
Meta World Peace was in the crowd. That's how far out of bounds Joe Budden was. He was in the concessions.
Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead.
So he, as someone who watches that podcast, Ish is usually pretty stoic. So the
He is.
fact that he really turned up like that lets you know, like, yeah, Joe Budden is on some bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Like he usually is. And really, he displayed that when he allowed Melissa Ford to say that bull crap about Cameron and then edit it out. It's clear that they're clickbait lot lizards. They don't care who they shame. It don't matter. And I guess when you got that kind of money, hell, I ain't got that kind of money. So who am I? You feel me?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like y'all said, Joe Budden don't got the best face card out here. You know what I'm saying? And Joe Budden is clearly lying. He's clearly gaslighting. He's clearly deflecting. He's clearly shaming because he know he wrong. He know he wrong. So yeah, that joker's out of. He up there getting pizza, soda, popcorn. He all out of bounds.
All right, so hold up. So you're saying that Joe Budden is out of bounds because it's what I heard was it's clickbait, right? What I heard was is clickbait. So does Joe Budden have a habit of doing clickbaity type things in your opinion, Tone? Is his show the type that you kind of mentioned when he allowed Melissa Ford to say some things out of bounds? Do you feel that that's the culture of the show that he has, which is, you think the culture is more like clickbaity and they do things for for likes and stuff like that?
It's a culture of YouTube. It's not just them. That's what you do to get views. So he's just playing the game. You don't fault him for playing the game, but at what expense? At the expense of your homeboy? So are you really my homeboy if I got a price? You feel me? Yeah. And there's certain lines like Trell said, there's certain lines that you don't cross. So stop. Come on, stop.
All right.
Don't
hold on. Go ahead. Well, Trell, I'll let you respond. Then I'm coming to Shaq. She's been waiting.
All right, bet. No, I appreciate it. Tony made some good points that kind of had me thinking of something. So when we're talking about, does it make sense for him to hold a podcast and to get the clickbaits? I'm not surprised by that. So when I originally said professional, that's why I was in the line of thinking. But as far as like y'all, we're co-host and I blindside you, now that's not professional because we working together and you blindsided me and then you gaslight me just to get, like, that's not, like, we supposed to be cool like that. We co-workers in that sense. So you're playing off of my emotions, gaslighting me to try to make me look dumb at your own expense. That part is not professionalism. Yeah. Because if you want to be professional, you could have let me know ahead of time. Yeah. And I could have, you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, okay, I know you're going to do that. I'm in the right frame of mind or whatnot. And if we homies like that, we go at it. So with it and the gaslighting part, we could define that. That was like a show. That was like a clinic on how you be on some like, oh, you getting emotional while he's emotionally riled up.
we coming back to that part. Shaq, I want to get your opinion before we just go to round table. All right, Shaq. So your initial reaction, I don't know if you watched the Joe Budden podcast. I don't know if you do see the dynamic between those two often, but as the only woman in the room, right? And tonight is called Guy Code, pun on the word Geico. We did that on purpose. All right. How did you feel as a female watching two homies, they homies, like really go off on each other? How did that make you feel, Shaq?
I felt it was unfortunate. It was a lack of loyalty. It was a catering with conditions type of situation. Meaning, I'm gonna do this at the expense of numbers. I'm gonna do this at the expense of like they said, clickbaiting. I think it's unfortunate that your loyalty will be tested and actually proven to be lights, camera, action at the expense of, I guess, whatever the incentives were. It's unfortunate also that you're fighting over females, and it sounds so catty, and it gives me the impression that if I can't depend on a man to stay in control of his emotions, then he's just as bad as me. And the fact that you're worried about numbers over loyalty lets me know that it could happen to me at any time. It's your homeboy. I could care less about what the dynamics of what you were stating. That's guy code. That's something that should never be crossed. Those boundaries should never even be flirted with. When you sound like as emotional as you did, I said, well, dang, they sound like if they're not loyal to each other, and you would actually call your homeboy out on camera, that I question your character. It's very unfortunate.
Yeah, I thought it was unfortunate too, and I really want to know. Look, for those that are just watching, first of all, shout out to everybody in the room. Shout out to everybody in the room. You are watching Dave Life After Dark, episode 237. 237, Guy Talk. This is like our 6th episode on YouTube. We came over to YouTube full time in the middle of January. So thank you everybody that's joining. Hey, for everybody that's in the green room, I see you. I see you, Carl, but it says that your camera and your mic are not connected. You got to connect your camera and your mic. So that means jump out, come back into the link, and make sure you turn on your camera and your mic. You will not be on camera until I let you up, but I can see you in the green room. That's for everybody that's waiting to get in. And for everybody that's on Instagram, if you're enjoying the show, come on over to YouTube. It's better on YouTube, man. And I'll tell you why. Because look, everybody up in here. Everybody up in here, y'all. Y'all see them? All right, y'all got to come on over to YouTube. That's what we're doing in 2024. All right, cool. And then make sure I see you, Carl. Make sure your lights and your if you got AirPods, make sure your AirPods are on. Make sure your television is off. And like my man S, make sure you're close enough to the camera, because S was back here for a moment, but he in the building now. There you go. You got to stay with us, S. All right. Man, hold on. Let me play the clip again, y'all. Here, I'm gonna remove a few people just so y'all are still in the green room. Everybody's still here. All right. But let me play the clip again, man. First of all, the clip was crazy. All right. So we're gonna pause that. Second of all, let me do this. Let's pause for some station identification real quick. Boom. I like that one. I want you guys to know that you are watching the Dave Life After Dark podcast, man. All right, we in the building, man. I appreciate all of y'all, because you could have been anywhere in the world tonight, but you're with us, man. So I want to say thank you. Let's just reset the room right quick. Yeah, y'all. We in the building, man. We in the building. It's Dave Life. It's Dave Life, man. All right, look, check it out, y'all. I want y'all to watch this right quick. Check this out. Yo, for those that didn't see it, here's the clip. This is the Joe Budden podcast with his co-host Ish. They're talking about a past situation with a girl. Excuse the language, YouTube. Forgive me for the language, but this is the Grown Folks podcast, so I'm gonna go ahead and let it play. We're gonna watch our language on our show. We're gonna watch the no alcohol bottles. We're gonna, be careful with any tobacco products, and definitely no illegal use of anything. So, all right, boom. Watch this clip, y'all. This is a trip.
Why are you not just believing your friend? And why why is it a repeated issue that you believe women when your friend is telling you something? You keep doing that. Stop.
Yo, did the girl say he tried to fuck her or something?
Yes. That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned.
Bro,
the fuck are we talking about?
You keep screaming
light skinned bullshit.
And stop. So hold on. Wait. I gotta wait. Let me ask you. You're about to piss me off, and I'm gonna start screaming back at you.
Wait,
nigga, this is about you always saying you not coming behind us when we fuck with a bitch. You knew I fuck with the bitch. You met the bitch through me, and you came behind her. You should.
First of all, right there, he went off. First of all, right there, he lost it. He lost it because Joe was gaslighting, right? Joe is coming up here acting like, oh, you being female or doing all these things. And look, shout out to Joe Budden. This ain't no hate. I'm just reading the room. I'm reading what I see. He starts off by having an issue with this boy coming behind him, supposedly. And Joe is turning up on him. So it's just like, yo, I'm about to go off. Everybody trying to get him in the car. He's like, I'm about to go off. And you can kind of see the signs that he's about to snap. And then he says, you know what? He escalates, and then we go here. So let me let the clip continue to play. In fact, In fact, I'll start the clip over because
why are you not just believing your friend? And why do you keep? Why is it a repeated issue that you believe women when your friend is telling you something? You keep doing that. Stop.
Yo, did the girl say he tried to fuck her or something?
Yes. That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned.
Bro,
the fuck are we talking about?
You keep screaming
light skinned bullshit.
And stop. So hold up. Wait. I gotta wait. Let me ask you. You're about to piss me off, and I'm gonna start screaming back at you. Wait, nigga, this is about you always saying you not coming behind us when we fuck with a bitch. You knew I fuck with the bitch. You met the bitch through me, and you came behind her. You should have never kissed her. If that's your instance.
You keep ignoring me saying.
Y'all niggas sitting here acting like I'm crazy. This nigga be fucking lying.
Ish, I don't know this girl from you.
You do.
I don't.
You met him
I'm
through me.
telling
You
you,
get the convenient amnesia. So any bitch I fuck behind you, I don't know either. I meet him through you.
No, Ish, that's your bag. You like fucking behind niggas. You like fucking behind niggas.
I don't. I like women.
I don't even ask niggas.
I like women.
Yo, you fuck.
So
I don't do none of that. That's your bag. Trying to put me in your bag. I'm not in your bag. I didn't try to fuck your little mutt from the streets. I had a kiss, and you emotional about it. I'm not. Like you keep being emotional when we have internet on a girl.
No, it's not about the girl. It's about you lying.
Why don't you believe your friend?
Because you fucking lying. You've admitted this to me before. You changing your story for the pod.
I rest my case.
You change.
All right, so look, I see everybody on the stage. I brought everybody to the stage. I see everybody. I definitely see. I'm coming to everybody. So look, I got everybody muted. I will come in and bring reactions in. We got 2 new people to the stage. Welcome, video lady Yvette. Hold on, I got you muted, Yvette. I'm sorry. There you go. Welcome, Yvette. Welcome, Yvette.
Thank you.
Good seeing you, Yvette. If you have AirPods, put your AirPods in. If you have them,
I don't.
If you don't, it's okay.
I don't wear those.
Don't worry about it. And the reason I say that is because open air, the sound bounces off the table and comes back, and then we get an echo. But it's cool. So what I'll do is, Yvette, I'll mute and unmute to so that the sound doesn't echo. All right, appreciate you, Yvette. And then I got my homeboy Carl Schaff in the building. Well, let me get where the mic at. What up, Carl? Say something. Sound check. You there? Can you hear me?
What's up, people?
There he is, Carl Schaff in the building, man. Okay. All right. Hey, I like your background, Carl. You're in the building, man. I see you. All right. So listen, a lot of you guys are regulars on Dave Life After Dark on Instagram, but we are definitely here on YouTube. So make sure you guys are prepared. Hold on, S. Pour off, man, S. No, you straight S. I can't tell what it is, but yeah. But look, Al, listen, man. Let me just unlock all these mics because we might as well go ahead and just get this going. Because yeah, come on. I'm just unlocking all the mics. Come on, y'all. Just
he don't care about
come on through.
Hey, you know what I mean?
Everything you said.
Yo. Okay, so look, for everybody that's on Instagram, come on over to YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in Dave Life TV, all one word. And when you find the page, click on the live tab and you can see the show. You can see the whole experience. I want to show y'all. Y'all missing a great show with everybody up in here. All right, everybody's up in here. It's a whole thing. All right, so look, since we got 2 new people to the stage, let me start with Carl. Just give me your initial reaction, Carl, to the clip. Look, bro, how did you feel? Did you feel? And we're not gonna get into all the super details, but just watching the clip, you have a podcaster when his homeboy, his co-host. You got 2 friends, and Carl, we talked about this on Kev Tate show the other night. Right. So let's keep that over there. Let's keep that over there. But this is a similar conversation of people are friends. You know what I'm saying? So you got a show, you know what I'm saying? You got a host, you got friends, and Joe turns up. He definitely was loud talking and turning up. And Ish being, not the main host, but a co-host, Ish kept it down. And then we saw what happened when Joe kept turning up. Then Ish turned up, then Joe wanted to turn down. Was it professional? Was it unprofessional? Was it par for the course? What was your reaction to 2 podcasters going at it live and 2 podcast friends going at it live?
First of all, there ain't no daggone friendship, and definitely unprofessional. But on a bigger side, Joe was just flexing domination over another dude. And you can see that from the jump. Like, it's like in translation, he's telling dude, shut up. I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? And I'm in command. I'm in charge. You're under me. You're a co-host. You know, that belittling. That's what I saw from it. And then when his emotions got the best of him, it's like a chess thing. Now watch me switch up and get calm and talk in my nice voice so I can make you look like you're the wild fool. That's all it is. Okay. But he was in his emotion from jump because he feels he's always right. Anybody that met Joe in person, no. Joe always thinks he's right. He never, you know, his track record, everything. Come on. Joe is not the type of dude that shows interdependency with men or women.
You know, Carl, we didn't let people properly know what you're known for. I don't know if you share that online, but how would you say if you know Joe in person, where do you get that insight from? If you can share anything.
I've worked around Joe a few times over the last 20 years. I've worked with him in different venues, different spaces, and me personally, he's not the type of guy you gravitate to. He's a guy that you just put up with.
I feel you. Okay.
That's all right. Basically it.
Yvette, what was your reaction to seeing two guys, you know, again, I'm going to say podcast hosts, I'm going to say friends, right? Yeah. You saw two guys going at it, and it's on the show. So the question I asked before you guys got to the stage was, one, wasn't a professional. Two, was Joe out of bounds or was Ish out of bounds? And then three, was it real? You know, so what was your take on it, Yvette?
Well, the first looking at it, first thing I said was wow. And I think I submitted that was wow. But it seemed very passionate, you know, and I'm just going by the reaction because, again, I don't know these guys. You know, a lot of times you bring up things. I don't follow these people, so I don't know who they are. But I just seen a lot of passion in that. But in the conversation is about a bro code. If that's your bro, that ain't something that you would want to put him on blast live like that in front of a whole bunch of people. I think that was very small of him.
Yeah. Okay, so you thought it was small of him, and not necessarily being a person that watches the show all the time. You thought it was small of Joe to kind of put his boy on blast like that.
I did, because that's not a code. That's an insult, you know. He didn't respect him at all. And if he had a problem with him, and that's something that, you know, you talk to outside of everybody else, you do that on a one-on-one, you know, that's not something that you put a person on blast like. He didn't sound like he did anything wrong to him. So why would you put him on blast like that, but to embarrass him?
Yeah. I caught that. I really did. You know, being someone that's online, you know, hosting shows and all that stuff, man, I actually do understand how difficult it can be to have a conversation, especially a tough conversation, online, live in front of cameras. I do get that part because you can't turn the camera off. You know, once you're live, you're here. You know what I'm saying? So let's say me and Al have an issue offline or something. First of all, me and Al, we such good friends. We're gonna talk before the show go live. Hey, dog, you good? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do that. But even if we don't get a chance to talk and we happen to have to go live or something like that, it's gonna be a professional thing because he understands, you know, we both got careers. Number one, we don't want to be out here slandering and getting lawsuits. Number two, we friends. Number three, we trying to do something, you know, online with the show. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that social media clips don't go away. You know, your clips that are out here will be around when your kids are here. So I did think it was really unprofessional for Joe to turn up on his boy from the position of power. See, it's wrong. It's wrong to turn up on somebody, but it's especially wrong when you're the one that's kind of controlling the narrative. It's your show. Right. You had the name first. You know, you're the public figure. S, I see you chiming in. Come on with it, man. I really have an issue with Joe turning up on his boy. Like I said, from a position of power. That really was not that wasn't fair.
So me having the initiative, me pushing a certain initiative, and me knowing that, okay, this is how it went. And me getting you on out there and then turning around and then acting calm when I know it's not how it went. And that's like you coming and sit in my chair and you telling me what it is, and then we go on live and then I'm acting like you out of pocket. You already told me behind the scenes what it was, where we was going, what was happening. You know everything. And then when I get on stage, I'm gonna act. I'm gonna come off real foul, and then I'm gonna revert. I'm gonna pull back, and then try to make you look real aggressive.
Yeah.
Yo,
Go ahead, open mic. Yeah.
Here's another element to this. If
What's
that's
up?
his boy, it was clearly evident that Ish liked the woman. He liked the woman. You're not giving that much emotion over a shorty orty that you ain't even feeling like that. Because he didn't say, oh, you hooked up with her, you smitty thing, or you smashed whatever. He said you kissed her. That means bro felt some type of way about that woman. Joe knew he felt some type of way about that woman, regardless if she was out of his league and he finally got her, what have you. He liked that woman. So Joe knew it was going to elicit an wild emotional response. So he chose to speak on that.
Absolutely.
One. Two.
Okay.
Hold on.
Two.
Hold up.
Can I say something real quick?
Hold up, S. Go ahead, Carl. S, it's echoing a little bit, you guys. So when I see you speaking, I'll have to unmute you. Carl, go ahead. I'm coming to you, S. I'm coming to you. Go ahead, S. Go ahead,
No,
Carl.
I was getting ready to go to Charles. I was getting ready to go to Charles' point of how it's just showing you're dominant here, but you're not dominant out there when it comes to chicks, the streets, and all of that. You get what I'm saying? And Joe, being Joe, I'm dominant everywhere and everything. That's what I got to say.
Word.
Call me when I was drinking my wine. But I want to say this. Hold on. I see everybody. But I want to say this right here. You can be dominant in places and you can be an alpha male, right? But I want to get to the aspect of playing your position, right? Whether it's your name on the marquee or whether you have 9 or 10 of your friends that took time out of their night to come support you. You know, whether you are a new podcaster or someone that's on episode 600 something, whether you're a hit maker or you never had a hit. Man, you really got to respect people's platform and you really got to respect people's position. People work hard. And I feel like if Joe is going to ask his people to come up to the stage and Joe is going to ask his people to sit with him on a regular, then Joe needs to give them leeway and not be baiting them and not be, gaslighting. You know what I'm saying? Not be gaslighting, man. Like, that's not cool to gaslight. So we talked about the professionalism. Now let's talk about the friendship. You know, gaslighting your boy. Let's talk about two friends sharing women, swapping back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And shoot, let's go with the fellas. It's guy night. It's guy code. So Tone look like he got something to say.
It's 4 billion women in this world. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why do this? So I question the credibility of their real relationship. It's evident why Rory and Mal left, is it not?
Oh, for those that don't know, Rory and Mal are the prior co-hosts on Joe's show, and they had an issue with the accounting. They had an issue with the contract, and this is right after Joe Rogan got $100 million contract, and then Joe Budden and them kept rolling, and they were like, okay, people are getting money out here, so what's happening? They fell out. But you're saying it's evident because Joe Budden, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but why are you saying it's evident why they left?
Because it's clear how he treats his quote unquote friends and people close to him. You see what I'm saying? And so initially, I do think it was about dominance, and I didn't think that Ish really cared about Shorty until Trail made the point, and I seen it when he said, "You kissed her," sir. I said, oh, he mad. He mad, man.
Yeah.
If you could play it back and you could just put it right at that point, you gonna see he cried a little bit.
Yeah.
He cried a little bit, and I was like, oh, you was feeling shorty.
Yeah.
But it was textbook narcissism, textbook deflection, and you're right. As soon as Ish got loud, he got soft.
Yeah.
So he was playing them, but Ish is usually stoic. So it's just like Ish, he knew what he was doing. Joe knew what he was doing. So it's about ego. It's always about it's ego.
Hey, go ahead. Come on, Al. Was that Al coming in?
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That was me. I'm just, all right. I understand bro code, and women have their codes, but the bottom line is this, man. You ain't married to her. That's not your woman on a rape. I don't even know what the argument's about. It's basically, think of it like a park. I went to the park. You went to the park. We both enjoyed it on separate days. That's it. You don't own the park. Wow. I don't own the park. So what? You kissed it.
I'm gonna tell you what it was.
This is community. This is community shit.
That works until emotion gets involved.
But what it was is that he didn't perform at his best. And when he didn't perform at his best, I'm gonna be honest with you. He was emotionally tied to this young woman because he didn't perform at his best, and so she had some leverage over him. So the fact that the young lady got the next dude, he knew he probably scored better. That's why he's emotional. You kissed her. So whatever he didn't do when he had her, his friend did better. And that's why he got emotional.
Whoa. We victim blaming now? How you know?
No. I'm not.
No, it's not victim blaming. It's not. I get what you're saying. She's right.
He got emotional because 9 times out of 10, if you scored the way that you should have scored, it wouldn't have been any emotional ties to her. There was an emotional tie because he didn't do what he should have done.
All right, hold up, Shaq. Hold up. So it's guy code night. So I got to talk to the fellas. Do you agree? And it's open mic S. Do you agree? Okay. Do you guys? Let me ask a question. Do you guys agree that this had anything to do with his quote unquote performance with old girl, or did it have more to do with his feelings about old girl? And since S he was ready. Come on, S, you come first. Did this have more to do with?
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Jay, you my partner. You my partner,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
You my partner, right?
Yeah.
We hang out.
Yeah.
You go smoke cigars. You come to your haircut.
Yeah.
Anytime I'm looking at your chick, like, ooh, I can't wait today. Slip up.
Right. That's a problem.
I am fucking out of pocket.
100%.
Wait, the guy code.
Wait, guy code. Wait, we talking about guy code, right?
Guy code. Come on, talk on it. Speak on it.
We talking about guy code. We ain't talking about all this other bullshit that's been going on. Guy code. Like, my nigga Dave or...
Ladies, I'm bringing y'all back, ladies. Y'all still here. Go ahead, S.
Follow me. Any other dude that's in here that it claims to be one of my partners. And I'm like, oh, that's my boy. Yeah. He bring his girl around me, and I'm looking at his girl like, oh, shit, she fly. Oh, I can't wait till he fuck up.
Right.
I am a bullshit ass nigga.
You know what? Let me
language
no.
though, but I got you.
Wait. Let me finish.
Finish. Land the plane.
I am no way a solid dude. I am looking at your chick as if I can't wait till you fuck up.
Right.
I'm not your partner.
I'm agreeing.
Dave, I'm looking at you and your queen to be. I'm waiting for you to fuck up.
Nah, you ain't my nigga.
Check me out.
We have a serious problem.
And then all of a sudden, when
hold up, Trill.
And I pray to God because I love what y'all got going on. I truly do. I know y'all. I know you struggle. This, that, and third. And when y'all get to where y'all get to, and I'm sitting over here like, ooh, I can't wait till he fuck up so I can hit his chick.
Yeah, that's not a real friend.
Nigga, I'm never your friend.
Never your friend. Go ahead, Trell.
That's not the same.
Hold up, Carl. Let Trell speak on it.
In this situation, I don't think it's that I can't wait until he slips up. I think it's one of those where if a chick's bad enough, he thinks that he deserves the chick.
I don't give a fuck.
I understand. I ain't saying it's right. What I'm saying is some dudes that got mad bread and no game. There's plenty of athletes who just been getting women because if they tall or athletes or they got money, they still don't know how to keep a woman entertained. So
I got another point.
So what happens is
let me manage.
They see the dude who don't got as much money, who may still be charismatic, and that woman actually just likes that guy. And then they think because I got more bread and stuff like that, I deserve that woman. So then they try to get at the woman. So I don't think it's more so I'm waiting till you mess up. I think it's more so she should be with me because I got more.
Before we respond, before we respond. So it's not open mic right now. I'm trying to solo people, let them say their points. So as I got you muted, I got a couple people muted, but I'm coming there. I see everybody. And ladies, don't leave. I put y'all in the green room, but ladies, don't leave because I definitely need your input. All right, so I want to address that. This is a situation you believe where Joe believes he deserves the chick more so than his homie does. Okay. S brought up the idea of, Dave, if I'm your friend and I'm just waiting on you to slip, I was never your friend. You know, and that's real talk. Like I said, I didn't know S and Al 15 years. Like we've been all hanging out like we know each other. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see when they had a chick. I didn't see when they haven't. They didn't see when I had a chick. They didn't see when I haven't. And now I'm engaged. You know what I'm saying? So it's a real deal up in here, man. It's real talk up in here. I'm going to tell you this. And I know, Carl, I was joking and stuff on the other show the other night, but I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't play that, man. Dave, I'm like S. And S, it might be a Scorpio thing, brother. I don't know, but Dave, Life TV, don't play that. I don't look at your girl. You don't look at my girl. That's just it. I don't care how bad she is. I don't care what she got going on. I don't care. That's your woman. I don't care if she a fling. I don't care if she a side piece. I don't care if she a homegirl. If that's someone that you have, you like, yo, Dave, you know, I kind of like her. Or yo, man, you know, I'm kind of feeling her. Or yo, boom. I don't do that. I don't play that at all. Al, you and I have been out. We've walked in the same club at the same time, saw the same woman.
Yes, sir.
What do we do? And I gotta solo Al. Hold on for a moment, fellas. Al, what do we do when we used to walk in the club, see the same chick at the same time? We look at each other and say what?
Look at each other and be like, yo, is it you or is it me?
Now listen to that, y'all. And I'm bringing everybody back to the stage. That to me, and this is how I roll with my friends. It's a courtesy call. We both walk in. Oh, you see your girl with the green eyes? Hey, dog, I saw it. Hey, nigga. Okay, so which one? You gonna go? Because if you're not gonna go, I'm gonna go.
I'm there. Yeah.
And it's a courtesy. But that's the guy code that I believe we had between us. I can't speak for everybody in the crew, but I can speak for you and me. So speak on that.
That's
Al.
true. Now, here's the deal. This is one of the things I think we're missing. With these cats' lifestyles, I'm sure that there are multiple women. I think Ish had one of his chicks that he was kicking it with. He doing other things. He let her do whatever she wanted to do. She slid to Joe. As Joe being his boy, you would think that Joe wouldn't do anything, or Joe would come back at him and say, hey, your girl on me. She feeling me. That didn't take place. Joe kissed the chick. He found out and he got pissed off.
I can tell you right now, Joe was an initiator. So
yes, sir.
There's a 9 out of 10 chance that Joe initiated. It ain't no girl approach him.
That's why.
And I gotta bite into this because I know Charlie's going to disagree with me. I know Dave's going to disagree with me. But I agree with what I'm saying.
I see you, S. I'm coming to you. Go ahead, Carl.
I don't want y'all to keep making gumbo in this situation, okay? There's a difference between Al, Dave, walking to a spot. We see the same chick, and we look at each other and say, okay, you go first, I'll go second. You know, best man win. That's not the same as what Dave got currently with his thing. And that's
Agreed.
why I'm agreeing with what CJ is saying, because I know what you got going on. So of course that's taboo. Knock it off. But when you're talking about something, and I'm going to use this analogy, y'all know, some of y'all know I like analogy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Trell, I like that new rental you got, bro. It's like real fly to me, bro. You can't get mad if after you drive the car around, you take it back to the rental. I go there and rent it too. What's wrong with you? That's as
Hold
easy
on,
as
Carl.
it is.
Hold on, Carl.
No,
Hold on. No.
I got it.
This is
Hold on.
easy
No.
as it is.
Al, give me a moment. Because Carl,
You don't own it.
Hold up, S. Hold on. I see you, S. I see you.
For a rental vehicle, for a rental vehicle.
I got an issue, Carl.
Yeah, I know.
Damn, can I talk? Where's my baby at? Is she on here? Baby, can I talk? Oh, I want to say what all right, I'm going to damn, I ain't mean to do that. Come on back. That was an accident. All right, so look, listen, man, I can't say what I want to say because, I'm engaged and all of that. So I got to watch myself. But I'm gonna say this: we renting women now, Carl. We renting? It's a rental.
I'm just saying, if you don't
I hear you.
If you don't own it.
But there's a difference. I'm tracking, but let me say it for the people. Right now, I'm gonna use myself. I'm engaged. I am off the market. I am no longer single. It is a total wrap. I'm not, and y'all know that. But
there you go.
So Dave's situation being engaged is different. His lady is completely off limits. He's engaged. Everybody know that. But me and you, Carl, we walk in the club. Or no, me and Al walk in the club. And Al be like, Dave, you saw it first. Let's do your thing. I do my thing. I'm successful. And then next week, she with Carl Shaft. Right. Now, next week, she with Carl Shaft. She hanging out with Carl next week. Now, you're saying in that situation, she was like a rental?
Bruh.
I'm going to say it like this.
He said, bruh.
Dave, you took her to Applebee's. She had a nice time. As a matter of fact, I'll take one step up. You took her to Ruth Chris, and y'all had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
But I took her on a helicopter ride, and we went and had lunch in Vegas and came back. The dough, come on, bro. In spades, there's only what? One loser and one winner, just like chess. It's the dealer's choice.
Okay, so dealer's choice, and the lady's the dealer. Go ahead, Trell.
I don't want to hear it. No, I'm gonna give you some real life examples here.
Trell,
okay,
the sound effects. Go ahead, Trell.
This is real life. I see my homie with a girl. I know he ain't feeling her heavy. I know it's just one of those temporary like rentals, like Carl talking about. But as a stand-up man, I have a conversation with him and be like, bro, she throwing some rhythm my way.
Okay.
I caught her looking.
All right.
Do you care if I engage? And keep it real with me. If you actually feel some type of way, though, I ain't going to knock it down. This was me back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Grow up.
Okay.
I'm not asking a man permission. I'm not asking no man permission.
Then that ain't your homie.
Carl, I can't let you.
Have some true friendship.
I can't let you do this. I can't let you do this tonight, Carl. I can't let you because this is my show. This ain't Kevin Tate's show. I'm doing this. Carl, listen, bro. Ain't nobody asking permission, but it was the courtesy. It was. Hey, bro. Okay. You know what I mean? It's the courtesy because Trell, in your scenario, it's respect. Trell, in your scenario, you said you could tell he not really feeling the girl. You could tell that he not really. And so but you still courtesy. Hey, bro, what you think? She throwing stuff my way. I might pick up what she putting down. Right? That's a courtesy, right?
And even if he lied, if that's my homie, I can still tell he ain't telling the truth and I'm not going to engage.
All right, Carl, not Carl. Al,
you're right, Trell.
Please, Al, talk to us. We've been through this. You know what, Carl? I'm not playing with you tonight. Hey, hold on, Carl. Just be cool. I'm gonna bring you back up. You still in the green room, Carl. Don't go nowhere. Promise. All right, hey Al, and listen, I'm a hide video lady's ears. I don't want her to hear this. I don't want to see her face, and we wilding out. Al, we've been through this. I talked
Yes,
about
sir.
this. I talked about this the other day on Kevin Tate's
Yes.
the Zodiac show. Shout out to Kevin Tate.
I
Hey,
know where you're going. I know where you're going.
All right, so look, we had a scenario where a homie was dating somebody. They stopped dating. Another homie, months later, maybe weeks later, I can't even remember at this point, says, "Oh, dang, I met this girl on Tinder. Oh, shoot, I ain't know that was his ex." Nigga, first of all. So he says, "Hey, bro, she feeling me. Do you mind if I holler?" The first homie Trail says, "Go ahead. Go ahead."
Huh?
We all was like, then he gets mad when, there's energy. So
Then
Al,
it jumped off.
So Al, please explain what was wrong with that situation, because he said he was okay. Trail said, go ahead, talk to us.
I'm rolling with Trail, but at the same time, I'm homies with both of these cats. My man says, "Yo, I ran into your girl online. What's the deal?" My other dude was like, "Yo, I ain't tripping, do it." Old boy did it. They started kicking it. Then my other homeboy got mad. I'm like, "Dog, you gave him permission. You can't get mad. Don't get mad now because he asked you. You tried to stick your chest out instead of being a real G and being like, 'Yo, man."
We lost Al. It's the Wi-Fi. Go ahead.
Nah, man, we going through our issues or whatever. Fall back. Let me handle it. He didn't go that route. He tried to stick his chest out, and he got stolen.
Yeah. I'm gonna give some free game for the fellas that want to save face and act like they ain't even know. It goes some game. It goes some game, fellas.
I'm coming to you.
The easy out. If you actually feeling a woman and you don't want your homie to holler or whatnot, but you scared to say that, just say, "Hey, I don't want her energy anywhere around me, bro. So don't even holler at that one. Like just holler at something else." That's an easy way out.
Wait. Are we talking about the homie that which one? Who we talking about?
The homie who was dating a girl.
All right.
And his homeboy want to holler at her.
Yeah.
And then his homeboy asked him, "Bro, do you mind if I holler at old girl?"
Yeah.
He sometimes will lie to try to act as if he not really feeling her anymore. Bro, you gonna be mad as I don't know what if he knocking her socks off.
Right.
Yo,
I'm gonna be mad.
But at the same time,
just be honest and be like, "Yo, bro, I don't want you smashing her guts to smithereens because I just don't want that."
Again, real quick, Esco, and real quick, Trail. Check it out though. Getting back to this Joe Buttons podcast thing, yo. Like I said before, these cats is living a certain lifestyle. All right? Maybe they are, maybe they're not, but I live a certain lifestyle. So my point is this. Dude, you got a chick that you was doing your dizzle with. Mm-hmm. Your boy ran across her. They did their thing. Come on. Keep it real. If that was really your boy or if that was really your girl, you would have had a say-so before any of that interaction ever took place. So Ish had to understand that, yo, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Oh, okay, I see her talking to Joe, but I ain't tripping. That's Ish's fault from that standpoint, but it's also Joe's fault for hollering at one of his homeboys, girls, stragglers, whatever you want to call it. Joe out of pocket. Joe straight out of pocket.
Hey, shout out to my cuz Tav in the building. Shout out to Goldie Coleon, my cousin in the building. My family in the building support me, man. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hey, yo, I'm gonna say this, Al. As your Wi-Fi comes in and out. I know you still with me. I'm coming straight to you, Esco. I got Esco right now. Man, maybe it's a Scorpio thing, and I think S could really speak to this because me and S are real friends. We've been around each other through life and death. Man, I can't do it. I'm with Trail. Hey, Trail. I'm like, yo, bruh, I don't care. I don't care if you liked her. I don't care if you thought you liked her. I don't care if she was your wife. I don't care if she was your home girl. I don't care if she was your fling. I don't care if she was your side. Yo, I met her through you. She off limits, dog. She's off limits. If she your friend, I might be like, hey, Trell, yo, what's up with you and your friend? Like, what's up, bro? Oh, no, Dave. Okay, I just want to know because, man, like, wow. That's David, though. That's what I'm going to do. I won't even play the game. I won't even get involved. So, S, man, like, I know you had something to say. Please share with us your opinion because I feel like all that sharing, that even when I was out in the game, that's maybe it's a Scorpio thing, but I wasn't with that, man. What's your take on that?
So in college, I was in a small town. Junior college, Bakersfield Junior College. So, we had our situations where we would run into the same chicks, and our theory, and as men, and I was 17 when I went into this, and they was like, if it's your main chick, she's off limits.
Define main. Hold up. For those that don't know, please define main.
That's chick. Your girl. That's the one you claim.
Okay.
That's the one you claim. That's the one you put your stamp on.
I bet. Continue.
Everybody else, side piece. So your side pieces are off limits. Your main chick is off limits. Your side piece is what you can. Hey, everybody. We're in a small town.
A small town, okay. So was it assumed that there would be a side chick, or was it more like in the event there is? Like, was the side chick thing a regular thing in a small college town like that?
Be honest with you, like let's say I had a chick on the other side of town, and I had a side chick. If I hit her this weekend and next weekend you hit her, I wouldn't have a problem with it because we already knew what it was.
Okay.
I told you and I had a conversation of what it was.
Well, okay, so that's the part that I think we're possibly skipping over for some.
No, I don't think we're skipping over it.
Okay, so there was a conversation though between you and your homies. Like, for instance, you in college, you got a main girlfriend, but you young, you sowing your wild oats, you got a couple of side pieces.
Indeed.
Do you talk to your homie up front and say, hey, bro, all my side pieces, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Whatever you do, you do. Or is it on an individual case by case basis?
We would pretty much say, look, hey, holler at her. Just don't fuck up my name.
How close was that? How close was you to that dude, Esco?
We could be close and very close, but the one thing that was clear was don't fuck up my name.
There you go. I like that.
In other words, if you're gonna holler at her,
don't include me.
Don't say Estevan is doing such and such.
That's right.
So if
that's very
my nigga, if you're gonna holler at her, you're gonna get at her at your shit.
He said,
nothing other.
I said, bump Dave's rules. He said, F your couch to the room.
Hey, this is all game. And I can call my brother from Chicago right now, and he'll tell you the same thing that I'm telling you right now that we said, damn it, 30 years ago.
Yeah, college.
Hey, don't fuck up my name.
Yeah.
To get at her.
All right, so hold up.
I'm not finna
that's real homeboy.
Hey,
that's real homeboy code.
I'm not finna walk in and be like, hey, Dave is fucking with such and such. So you know.
All right, hold on.
I'm more solid than Dave.
Hey, S, I got a question.
The bullshit.
What
I don't even know how to run that bullshit type of game.
That's crazy. I have a question.
Hold on, I got a question first. Hey, S, what you drinking?
Actually, I'm on tequila now.
Okay, so S, here's what I need you to do. No more profanity.
My bad.
You good. You good. I just don't want to have to bleep the whole episode. So you good.
Don't expect no monetization.
Hey, I'm gonna control that. and I need that.
You good. This, hey man. First of all, let me say this, real talk, and I'm gonna solo myself just for a moment. Real talk. On YouTube, you are allowed to say, "Is this video for children? Is there an age limit?" None of my videos are for children. This is after dark. We are talking. We are adults. Okay. So ain't nothing for children. But I do want sponsors to be able to come back. So that's why I'm saying let's keep it.
I want you to get that.
Yeah, you good.
I'm not one of them dudes who's gonna come back later on and say you owe me something for whatever we did. I want you to get that, bro.
No doubt.
My thing is this: when we was going through that thing in college, when we was 20, when we was 19,
right,
23 years old, that's what we was on.
Yeah.
We as men didn't salt each other's name, but we understand the pool we was in. Now I'm looking at it from a different
perspective. Yeah.
And my angle is I got all of LA.
Yep.
I got motherfuckers coming in here from Miami, Colorado, Colombia,
What is that? What does that sound? What was that? Oh man, hold on, Trail, you nigga. No, Trail. Hold up, man. Hold up, man.
No. I hear
my bad.
I'm coming right back. Wait a minute, Negro. I thought that was the feds. I said, what the hell was that?
My bad, bro. My bad. I can't help it.
Hey, hold up, bro. Hey, you know what? Let's take a moment to pause for station identification, man. We gonna come back in a second. Yo, that. What up, y'all? It's Dave Life, man. It's Dave Life. You watching Dave Life After Dark, episode number. What episode are we on? Episode number 237, man. We are talking about the Joe Budden podcast, man. We're talking about the Joe Budden podcast. It's a lot happening with Joe Budden. It's crazy. Shout out to everybody that's watching, man. Everyone that's in the comments. I appreciate y'all, man. The family that's in here. Oh, I see you, baby. Hey, babe. I see you. What's going on? My fiance in the building. All right. So, gentlemen, don't get me all off the square because I got my baby in the building. All right. And I want to say this to everybody that's watching. If you want to support Dave Life After Dark and Dave Life TV, man, you can hit me on Venmo at Dave Life. You can hit me on Venmo at Dave Life. You can also hit me on Cash App at $ Dave Life TV. Cash App at $ Dave Life TV, man. This is episode number 237, Guy Code. Episode number 237, Guy Code. I got my homies in the building. I got my homegirls in the building, man. We in the building, man. It's a great show tonight. Look, if you want to support, again, hit me on all those various avenues. If you are on Instagram, shout out to the Instagram people. Hey, I see y'all Instagram. What I want y'all to do on Instagram, I want you guys to come over to YouTube right now. Come to YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in Dave Life TV, all one word, and then go to the live tab and you can watch us live. You can watch us live, man. The YouTube experience is so much better. It's so much better. Y'all got to come on over here. So Harley, Tanya, y'all some day ones, man. Come on over to YouTube right now. And if you want to be on the show, send me a DM and I'll send you a link. I'll make sure you get on the show. All right. We can add people to the stage, but you got to be invited to the stage. All right. So, yo, man, we watching the Joe Budden podcast. We're commenting on how him and his boys kind of going at it. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. All right, let's bring everybody back to the stage. Come on back up to the stage. I saw a few people that wanted to make comments. Carl had a question. What up, Carl? I know you had a question. Tone, I saw you in the background. And I definitely see Yvette. Come on, Yvette. Yvette had her question first. She's been waiting for a moment. Go ahead, video lady.
My question that I had was, when do you determine that the woman that you are hollering at is yours? You know, because I mean, if you know what I'm saying, like when do you determine and when do your boys know?
Oh, that's big. That's big. That's big. Hold on, Trell. Let me know if you're ready.
There's those men that see a woman like that's gonna be my wife, but y'all just met, and your boys don't know that this is what you feel.
Yeah.
Let's say this, and Dave, I'm a fellow Scorpio too, and let me know if you move like this.
3 Scorpios in the building. Go ahead, boy.
Don't nobody even know who I'm talking to unless we official. So if you know her, oh yeah. If you see her with me, oh yeah.
Yeah, I Tony, I agree 100%. Yeah, man, I agree 100%. Man, that's a tough one too, because you have that's a tough one because you have the person. I'm talking about back when I was single, back when I was dating in the world. Okay, so Carl, where S at? S.
No, Yvette got a similar question that I'm going to ask, because my question was to the fellas, except Dave.
All right.
And I got to reiterate, everybody except Dave.
No. All right.
If y'all telling me that a chick you just met, or as they said, side piece, sneaky link, is off limit, I want you to put the math in your head. You're claiming ownership of 6 different women, not just the one at home. 6 different women, and you're telling other dudes they cannot. So imagine how that is in reality. If every dude on this planet is claiming 5, 3, 6 women, and nobody can talk to them or approach to them, even if the woman wants them, that sounds ridiculous, childish, but not even realistic. You can't claim something that is not yours, especially if you got a woman at home.
I mean, you could, Carl. You could. Not that you should, but you could claim. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's a fact of a claiming. I just think it's lame. It's lame if I pulled a woman and out of all the women in the world, you want to get at the one that I pulled. Like, why, bro? That's the issue right now. Like, yo, I'm still entertaining this. It's almost as if you have no game to pull your own joint.
Exactly.
It's not so much you don't have. It's not so much you don't have game to pull your own joint, because I'm looking on both sides. Rather, she approached the dude, or dude was in a position, not necessarily pursuing her. He just happened to be at the right place, right time, and it clicked. Like I said, we're in an open public park.
Yeah.
You go to the same park I go to. It's not your park.
That's a fair rebuttal.
Yeah.
And then
but
if you my homeboy though, and I value you, and I value your how you would feel about this, I wouldn't even entertain that. Because you know why? Because I'm not for lack thereof. Trust. A joker who can get it will say, "Oh nah, that ain't even worth it because I got something else anyway." And then on it's like on top of that, do we have to holler at every girl that want to holler at us? Now, some people do because they don't have that many options. But when you have an abundance of, now I say she might be bad, but is it worth it? Because we get money together. Like we get money together. I ain't trying to fuck the money up. I mean, I ain't trying to mess the money up.
So what you're saying, Tony, because y'all know each other, so that's what makes it different, because you know the dude. Because you can't say it's a pass now that here you talking to your sneaky link or your side chick, and she decided revelation at 12 o'clock at night she want to sleep with her baby daddy. What you gonna say? He's off limits too?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't care. That's not.
It only applies to the dude that you are loyal to, your homeboy.
Yes, turn your camera to the side.
And at the end of the day, I mean, you gotta trust a snake to be a snake. And Joe Budden's loyalty is as reliable as Al's Wi-Fi.
Oh, wow.
Al, Tony called you out. Al didn't hear that. Al, unmute. You got to respond.
But
Please repeat that, Tony. You said what you say about Joe Budden?
Al, I'm muting on that one.
To be a snake. And Joe Budden's loyalty is as reliable as Al's Wi-Fi. I mean, it's just not
going to work. Yo, and I just want to say, you know, out here in the rural area where I live, Spectrum, hey, I was forced on Spectrum.
Yeah, I agree.
It wasn't my first choice.
It's like
you got to take what you can get out.
You got mail.
Right. Hey, Al, though. Hey, Al, I gotta kind of say this though. Hey, I also have Spectrum too. And I was forced to, I had to upgrade. I had to get I had to go on up a level because the first level wasn't it, man. And you know what? We have all this beautiful scenery, but there you go. Damn, man.
I'm hearing you. I hear everything. It's only like it's a half a second delay. Relax.
Tony said
it bounces right now. You know what I mean?
Hey, it hesitates for station identification.
Right. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me. S, you are backstage. Now you're on the S.
Hey, Dave. Hey, guys. I know it's I love this topic. I got my daddy duty thing. It's a little, I got to do my thing.
We had the limit. Okay.
For me today.
Yes, sir. All right. So, hey, man.
Next week, you got me all week, all hours.
I got you.
Hey,
look.
I love that about you.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Thank you very much.
Al has to take care of his home, so go ahead and do the daddy duty thing, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining.
All right, Trell, Tony. Let's go.
Yeah, hey, hold on, let me bring S up.
Everybody.
Hey, S. Al is bouncing out, man. So we can see you.
Let's go. Always a pleasure, baby. We got to catch up.
Yes, sir.
Keep it on. Hey, put that on me. It's my fault that we don't, and I'm gonna find you.
No. It ain't all on you. It's us.
Yes, sir.
I am the common ground. I see both of y'all every 2 weeks, so we can figure this out. We can figure this out.
Sir. We'll get it together. Good seeing everybody.
All right, Al.
Go Niners, Al.
All right. Trell, you don't want none.
Not even a Niners fan. I just wanted to say that.
All right, Al, I see you, boy. That's my man, Mr. Al Tariq. Hey, S, go horizontal on landscape. It'll fill up the screen. It's better for us. All right, bet.
I'll take care of imaginary babies just to get women. He ain't even got no kids.
All right, hold on. I see somebody in the green room. It says that your phone is not connected. We have a lady that's coming through. It says your phone is not connected. So I need you to make sure your mic is on and your camera is on, and then we can bring you to the stage. I'm not gonna say who you are, but come on, camera and lights on, my friend. All right. Hey, go ahead, Yvette. I feel like we have not given you your proper time, Yvette. You asked a great question. Please ask that question again so the gentleman can answer it.
Well, the question that I had asked before was, how do you know that the woman that you just, was off limit is the one? How do you know that?
All right, hold on.
I would
like to paint a couple of scenarios because Carl made a great point. All right. Mm-hmm. If S can stop S.
I'm trying to get it together, man.
This is what. Hey, what up? Hey, Chris, I'm gonna send you the link right quick because I need Chris to come up here because Chris, I know he said he wanted to chime in.
But Dave, let me ask. I wanted before you continue. I wanted to ask a few more questions here to
Go
understand.
ahead.
I mean, not to make a few statements. Sometimes you guys can be out saying women do it too. And you can meet somebody and the energy just wasn't there. You may have liked that person, but the energy just wasn't there between you and them. So you weren't the two. So now your friend is like, you know what? I felt some energy coming from them that I would like to, test. I want to see where this can go. And I know that's where you would ask, give it your blessings. And sometimes you just say, give it your blessing because maybe there wasn't nothing between the two of you. It was just a lust thing. It was a infatuation thing. You know what I'm saying? But now these two might have a better chance at really making something happen. So you be mature about it and say, go with my blessings.
I would never let my friend know that I'm making that girl moan every night? He would never know. Just don't tell him.
You know, the thing that I'm hearing a lot of though is the selfishness, because y'all not tapping in on what the woman choose, think, feel, or decides to do. Because like I said, a woman can walk up to your friend, your homeboy, and say, yo, I know, you know, your boy is your boy, but I want to tap you.
No.
I want to see what's possible with you. You can't regulate and micromanage other people. That's not your, as a man, you just have to understand. Everybody's not going to be for you. You can't dominate and control everything. And if she chooses to sleep with 3 of your best friends, that's her choice.
The point is for the best friends to say no.
That part, that is it.
That's all they gotta. That's all they gotta do.
Yeah,
if I know that he's feeling the woman, bro, you know how much, bro, I turn down stuff regularly there, my boy. No disrespect by saying that. That's just a discussion.
I remember last time I was on your live, we had that conversation, and I said it's very funny how a lot of dudes are putting so much effort into chicks they just meet, and they don't know if that chick is a man or woman yet.
That's wild. That's wild.
Wow.
You gotta check that, especially that Atlanta. You gotta check that Adam now.
I bet. Here's the deal though, like being able if you are that's a testament on how stand up you are as a guy. I think the younger man is going to like, oh well, she chose me, and like he hooks up with her. I think as the man matures, it's easier for him to have the discipline to be like, nah, this ain't worth it, to salvage to keep the relationship with my homeboy on point, because he may not say it, but I could tell that he feeling her. So regardless of how fly she is, I'm gonna say no. I mean, I want to say no, but I'm saying no. I'm gonna take it. I want to give one little scenario to draw my point, and I'll get a mic up. Let's say Tony and I, we go to a bar. We out and about. All right. We go in there. We both see a woman, just like scenario y'all mentioned earlier, right? Mm-hmm. If he like, yo, you trying to get at it? Like, yeah, you really feeling her? And if Tony like, yo, she's my speed. And if I be like, all right, Brett, go ahead. At that moment, if he and some smashing and they in a full-fledged relationship, I gotta be okay with that. From that moment that I was just like, yeah, go holler. She's off limits forever.
Right.
That's the mindset that we gotta be in. So if it's like you almost love at first sight, and that discussion, you better keep it real. Like, bro, okay, I know you really feeling her, but she's really my type, and I had a feeling I was going to meet the one tonight, so I want to go in.
As men,
if she doesn't like his breath after the first 10 minutes and come back to you, Trell, there's no permission slip. She made her choice.
Right, but I'm gonna still talk to the homie, be like, yo, I know you went to holler, she wasn't feeling you, but she feeling me.
See,
and Tony might be like, yo, bro, that's man, because that's the first night meeting. That's just a conversation. I've been in this scenario several times where she didn't choose me and where she chose me. And it was still just a conversation.
And look, we got two things. I'm coming straight to you, Tony, because Tony has been waiting. We're coming straight to Tony. Well, we got two things that we're talking about here. Carl is talking about, I don't need permission. I'm a grown man, and I get that part. But Trell and myself is more like, yo, courtesy. Like, I'm just gonna let the homie know, or I'm just gonna, yo, bro, here's a situation, or here's what I'm thinking, or here's what the vibe I'm getting. And I don't think either one is wrong, but I think from a friendship respect standpoint, it's err on the side of caution. It's err on the side of caution. It's hey, Trell, man, let me holler at you. Bro, maybe it's me, but I'm thinking, hey, no, Dave, that's me all day. Oh shit, my bad, bro. Or, hey, Dave, do your thing. And then I go and I'm like, Trell, I was wrong. She wasn't thinking about me at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? S. No, I said Tony. And then I'm coming to S.
I 1,000% agree with Carl's point, and this is something that I learned, just a few years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. You have to allow people to be who they are. You cannot force them to do what you want them to do. You can't, and you have to be okay with their decision. And as men, we just have to walk away from things that don't serve us. So we ain't about to argue. I ain't about to, if we walk into a club and we see a shorty and it's woo woo, I don't care. I'm gonna let her choose. She gonna choose at the end of the day. So you good. Go ahead. We'll see. But she gonna give you choosing signs. Let her see.
So she's the one that control access to sex, not the man.
Well,
exactly. So it doesn't matter
that part. We're talking about like the dude had a whole thing. He was feeling the girl. So in that scenario, it's like I'm giving the scenario the dude going up to her because the dude was feeling her.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm
that's why. But I'm gonna add this to give a point to Carl here. Carl, if it's like, let's say we go out and then your homeboy links up with us, right? I don't know your homeboy, so I have no loyalty to that.
Hold
so
up, did we lose?
Y'all hear me? Yeah.
Okay, I think that was my Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
We
so
back.
like, let's say it's your homeboy, and then like he tried to holler, and I don't owe any loyalty to him because I just met him tonight. So yeah, I'm probably gonna. I don't need his permission because that ain't the homie. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm only loyal to my immediate cat.
I got you.
To your point.
I'll be fair with that.
Yeah.
All right. S been waiting. S been waiting. What's up, S? Let me hit the unmute. Oh, okay, go ahead, S. Go ahead, brother.
And listen, I don't want to disrespect any one of you gentlemen in no way, shape, fashion, or form.
That mean you about to say some egregious bullshit.
Yeah,
go ahead. Go ahead. Be egregious.
It ain't gonna be egregious, and it ain't gonna be no bullshit.
All right, go ahead.
You my partner, and we hanging together.
Yeah.
And you come up with a chick, and it don't work out between y'all, and I go holler at her. Then that means I was looking at her the whole time y'all was together.
Come on, man.
That's a fact, man.
Nigga, I'm on some bullshit. Wait. Hold on. You hear me? I'm on some bullshit.
Hold on, Carl. Let him finish. Yeah.
So I look at it like this. It's way too many women out here for me to be looking at the same one that you looking at. For me to be sitting here planning, plotting, and scheming on the chick that you fucking with. And then it says a whole lot about the chick that is fucking with you and is willing to fuck with me, knowing that me and you were boys.
Yep.
Wait, repeat that again. Repeat that.
With the curse words?
It says a whole lot about the woman that is fucking with you.
He couldn't do it.
Me. There's a woman to fuck with me.
Smashing. Say it. Smashing.
Here goes. This right here.
It was no time.
Yeah. Because if she's freaking with you and freaking with me and freaking with all of us,
hey, Dave, do me a favor.
Let's
get to the panel, and unfortunately, my queen, and I don't want to disrespect you by no means at all, but you're the only one on here, so I got to sit here and I got to put you in that situation.
Wait, S. I'm trying to get Tay Rob to come up. Tay Rob, I see you in the green room. I need you to turn your camera on, turn your mic on, and then I can't add you until you have everything on. So Tay Rob, drop out, come back in, but I need you to do that, Tay Rob. Turn everything on. Okay.
This setup is wow. Go ahead.
What were you saying?
Go ahead, S. Do we need to put Yvette in the green room so you can speak freely?
No, I want him to speak because I want to add some stuff too. Go ahead, speak.
All right, go ahead.
No problem, my queen. So, unfortunately, it is a double standard. So, and I do not want to say you are in that way at all. But let's say that all 5 of us have had sex with you.
Okay, I like where this is going.
See, I have a problem with that whole. That's agreed.
No.
We got.
It's a scenario.
I'm gonna let him cook. I'm gonna let him cook, but I'm gonna come back to that point.
Who's going first.
See, that's a problem I have. Hold on. No.
Can I finish? Can I finish?
No. Y'all done upset me. No, y'all done pissed me off. No.
I got this.
You can't finish. No, I'm about to mute everybody. I'm about to. No. We're gonna let Estevan.
I was going to speak on something else.
Yvette, we're gonna let Estevan land his plane. That's important. All right. But Tony, stop talking about order and who went and stop it. Let us finish the scenario, man, and then we gonna talk about how out of bounds this mess is.
Tony, unfortunately, they have left me here.
Yvette's answer is really making me something like that.
Hey, Tony, this is not about you.
Okay.
No, I'm with you.
Hold on.
I don't believe you this one.
We're gonna give you the best respect. I'm gonna mute everybody but you.
I don't believe you this one.
And myself. So all five of us have been with Yvette.
There you go.
Continue.
Tony, I don't believe it's with you. So check it out. So all 5 of us have been with you. Now we walk into a bar and we sit here and say, oh yeah, y'all this, and we've all fucked with her.
I'm sorry. This is wild.
Hey, the cold part about it is you're gonna look at us like we players, and why did such and such want to fuck with her? Now flip that script and say that one chick walks in and 9 dudes or 5 dudes that's on this panel has been with that same woman. They gonna call her a hoe.
Okay. So it's a double standard.
It's a double standard.
It
is what it is.
Okay.
We can't get around it. That's not fake it.
All right.
That's a true statement. Now, can I make my point? I'm getting ready to switch up.
Yes, please, because I'm glad that was over.
Yeah.
Because I'm still stuck on Yvette's response. Who's first? What the heck? Why would you even say that, Yvette? Who's first?
I need a shower after all of that. Okay.
Who's first?
I want to know because
I just want to say.
I'm just gonna leave that there
because I love you.
Go ahead.
And y'all, you see a group of girls. So me and my girls are out, and usually when there's a group of girls, sometimes you got a group of all beautiful women. And then you always have an unfortunate one or one less likely. So my question is, who takes the one for the team?
How do we choose? How do we choose which person is going to get the holler?
I've heard that with men. I'm gonna speak for us. I've heard that was as far as men. Who takes what for the team and as far as what?
Yvette?
Like when you go out, you're normally usually we all travel in packs on the most part.
Indeed.
We travel in groups.
Oh.
So when you're in groups, the girls are going out, they're looking for guys. The guys are going out, they're looking for girls. But like I said, usually there's one unfortunate one in the group. Or not unfortunate, but one least likely.
No, you said it right.
The least attractive woman, the linebacker.
The minivan.
Yeah.
Kanye said this. He said, if your stripper named Portia and you get tips from mini men, then your fat friend, her nickname is Minivan. So you saying who picking the minivan? That's what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Right.
It's guy code, fellas. Hey, it's a guy code, fellas. We're gonna be respectful to everybody of all shapes and sizes. We respectful everybody of all complexions and all of that. But there normally is someone in the girl group that's not as attractive as everyone else. Okay.
How long you gonna be?
Hold on, man.
It's by default. It's like the dude's not. It's by default. Whoever is not vibing with the women.
Energy.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's energy.
I mean, the women choose though. The women choose.
Right. I mean, to the point earlier, right? If we all in around and like you were saying, the choosing signals. So we all there, and then there's 3 women or whatnot, and you give it choosing signals to Carl, and then another one give it choosing signals to Tony, and they all vibe and have a great combo. Then, well, I guess I'm gonna at least entertain this woman. That don't mean I'm gonna go, but that means I have to have a conversation with her so that my other homies are successful.
And Yvette, usually, Yvette, it happened like this. Your homie be like, hey, bro, I got a female I'm hollering at, but she got her friend coming with her. Can you rock with me and just be my wingman? It normally happen like that. It's not we all walk up on a group of women. Dang, who gonna get the one that's unattractive?
Why is her homegirl coming with her? Are you gonna pay for both of them? Like, why is she not feeling you? Why is her homegirl coming? Why is she not?
Y'all act like y'all didn't watch that movie Girls Trip. In a scenario of a group of women, there's always one that's the bodyguard, one that's married, one that's very badly damaged in so many different facets, and then there's a lucky one. So think of it like 3-card money. You got to pick the red card.
But
it's a gamble. Just like every woman can attest to this. There's 4 females in a car. And there's always the brokest one in the car that says, let's stop and get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing. It's a roll of the dice. I personally always suggest to younger brothers, do not ever walk up to more than 2 females at a table. If you see 4 or 5 of them, don't even try. 2, you have a good shot. Because one of them is going to block you out or curse you out.
Hey, shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Kenny Kincaid. She enjoyed your comment. So she said Tony got 0 cents. But I like where this is going.
I'm getting the whole
no, I'm saying like if my target is fly enough and she just happens to be at a table and she ain't leave from that table in like a minute, I gotta go up to the table. I'm gonna make everybody feel comfortable. It don't matter. See, here's a deal. I will purposefully his next level game here. If you able to, and it's just being able to hold conversation, but if you able to almost entertain the linebacker so that you can pull this one away almost or whatnot, then
we gotta stop calling them linebackers. We gotta stop calling them linebackers.
Some are running back. So I prefer linebacker than the B word.
We gotta stop calling women linebackers, man. Let them women
protect the quarterback. My bad, go ahead.
Trell is trying to use the weakest link of the group to get in the good graces to get to the main target.
Right.
Bruh, knock it off. They don't even, for all practical purposes, they probably don't even like each other. You just here because you got a car.
Bro.
All right, hey, look, you know what, guys? Hold on. We got a lot of people in the building. Shout out to everybody that's watching. I do want to go back to the Joe Budden podcast for a moment because there's an aspect that we didn't get into. All right, first of all, everybody that's in the green room, if you're trying to join, you got to have your lights and your camera on. Otherwise, it will not let you up. All right, I see somebody trying to come in. If you want to come in, I see you, but I can't let you in until you turn your lights and your camera and your microphone. All right. So I don't know what's happening to the life strategies coach. Okay. Oh, something happening. All right. Now, and Estevan, bruh. S no. S. I need you to
phone clip.
Yeah, I don't know how you managed to turn it landscape and still be portrait. Okay.
I didn't know Motorola Razr had video chat. So
S. You are becoming a star of the show tonight for all the wrong reasons. I need you to.
He don't, but that boy got a VCR over there.
Yes, just turn it this way. Just turn it landscape, bro. Look at man. All right, just turn it landscape. Okay,
I know.
I'm gonna put you in the green room because I'm gonna bring up life strategy coach Tay Rob. All right, I'm gonna put you in the green room. Yes. Okay, Tay, you ready? You can thumbs up. You ready, Tay? Are you ready? Okay, I can't hear you, but I can see you. There she go. Yes. What's up, Tay? How you doing? Tay Rob in the building.
Hey.
Life strategies coach Tay Rob. How you doing, Tay?
I'm good, actually, very good. I am.
All right, now listen. You got here. We have been going for almost 2 hours. So I need to play the clip for you for context. And this is a great moment for us to all take about a 30 to 40-second break. All right. So look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put everyone in the green room. If you need to hit the bathroom right quick, if you need to just, re-up on your drink, do that. Don't go nowhere because I'm bringing you right back up to the stage. But I'm going to give us like a 30-second break. And then I'm going to play the clip. And then we will be back. Trell, don't go nowhere. All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. All right, y'all. We will be right back. Let me.
Why are you not just believing your friend? And why do you keep? Why is it a repeated issue that you believe women when your friend is telling you something? You keep doing that. Stop.
Yo, did the girl say he tried to fuck her or something?
Yes. That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned.
Bro,
the fuck are we talking about?
You keep screaming
light skinned bullshit.
And stop. So hold up. Wait. I gotta wait. Let me ask you. You're about to piss me off, and I'm gonna start screaming back at you.
Wait,
nigga, this is about you always saying you not coming behind us when we fuck with a bitch. You knew I fuck with the bitch. You met the bitch through me, and you came behind her. You should have never kissed her. If that's your instance.
You keep ignoring me saying.
Y'all niggas sitting here acting like I'm crazy. This nigga be fucking lying.
Ish, I don't know this girl from you.
You do.
I don't.
You met her
I'm
through me. You get the
I
convenient amnesia. So any bitch I fuck behind you, I don't know neither. I meet them through you.
No, Ish, that's your bag. You like fucking behind niggas. You like fucking behind niggas.
I don't. I like women.
I don't even ask niggas.
I like women.
Yo, you fuck.
So
I don't do none of that. That's your bag. Trying to put me in your bag. I'm not in your bag. I didn't try to fuck your little mutt from the streets. I had a kiss, and you emotional about it.
I'm not.
Like you keep being emotional when we have interact on a girl.
No, it's not about the girl. It's about you lying.
Why don't you believe your friend?
Because you fucking lying. You've admitted this to me before. You changing your story for the pod.
I rest my case.
You changing your story to look innocent for the pod. Nigga, we've had this conversation about this bitch
I rest my
before.
case.
JBP, where would you be without JBP?
I see you, Trell. My bad, brother. I see you. And you know what? It's a live show that happens sometimes. Y'all couldn't hear me. I appreciate Trell for letting me know. I saw you in the green room, Trell. Always helping your boy out. So look, y'all, it's Dave Life. You're watching Dave Life After Dark episode number 237. Dave Life After Dark episode number 237. We are discussing the Joe Budden podcast and whether or not Joe Budden was out of bounds. We are definitely going to discuss some things. I see you. Hey, shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. First of all, I see Carl Schaff in the building. I see Trell Maurice in the building. I see Tay Rob in the building. I see Video Lady in the building. I see Esteban in the building, who keep turning his phone. S, I see you. Get it. Come on, S. Come on, S. Carl Schaff in the building. Tony Love in the building. Comedian Tony Love, man. Look, man, we all in the building, man. I'm about to bring y'all all back up to the stage, man. If you're on Instagram, you are missing the show. Come on over to YouTube, man. You're missing it's a full experience over here. Come on over to YouTube, man. All right. It's Dave Life. All right. Let's get it back in here. If you want to support Dave Life TV and Dave Life After Dark, you can hit me on Cash App, $ Dave Life TV. Hit me on Venmo at Dave Life, man. Send a couple of tips that will support the platform. It will support the brand. And I appreciate everybody, man. I do. Let me get everybody up here, man. Come on back up to the stage. My man Trell, back up to the stage. Tay Rob, welcome back to the stage. Tay Rob, welcome back. My man Tony Love, welcome back.
Yep.
We got Video Lady in the building. Welcome back. We got Carl Schaff in the building. You know what, Esteban?
Yes. He doing a ceiling challenge over
it. Ceiling challenge.
All right, S. I'm gonna keep you in the green. Are we? Can you? All right, S. I need you to keep the phone straight. Okay. All right, S. Hang out, man. Hang out in the green room for a little bit. Tay Rob.
I'm gonna send my godson over there to help him.
Yeah. No, I love it, man. S hanging out with us, man. S hanging out. I appreciate you hanging out, big dog. I really do, man. That's how y'all know it's live. That's how y'all know it's organic. That's how you know it's real people in the building. Tay Rob in the building. Life coach. Definitely a Dave Life After Dark contributor. S, don't text me because I can hear that. Did y'all hear that text? Did y'all hear that? Okay, S, yes. Don't text me. Where's my camera? Hold on. Where am I at? Let me come back. S, don't text me because everything's connected. They heard that. I heard that. Everybody know you texting me stuff. It's my boy. I love it. S is my boy. S, don't text me. S, don't text me no more. You good? You good, Esco?
Am I in?
You in, man. You live. Everybody can hear you.
I didn't know if I was in or not. I'm going through all the emotions, man. I don't know.
Now he like Joe Budden on me. You emotional now.
Whoa.
You emotional.
You got another female.
Yeah, he is.
That's right. That's offensive to S because he said Joe Budden was a what you call him? What you call?
A hand?
I'm not Joe Buttons on that one, dog. I'm not.
A hand. Oh, all right, so S, we good? I'm gonna mute you. You still on the camera? So, S, can you please go landscape with it? Because you're not filling up your entire quadrant.
What I need to do?
Turn your phone horizontal. Hallelujah. Keep it right there. There you go. We here. Now
I'm seeing some different shit. I'm telling you right now. I don't see none of y'all.
Hey, man. Hey. Why he get it together? Let me. Hey, man. I'm on the East Coast. I know y'all.
You're right.
Whatnot, you're right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work at McDowell's in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Coming to America. Yo, hey, Dave, episode 237, bro.
Yeah, man.
Bro, hey, man, my absolute pleasure. Is an honor. It's my first time. Hopefully, I don't want it to be my last time, man. I greatly appreciate you. Keep doing your thing, man. This is
Trill. I appreciate you, man.
Everybody on the panel, y'all follow me. I follow you back. Hey, man, it's been a joy, man. All
yes,
right?
Sir. Hey, that's my homeboy, Trell Maurice.
I just wanted to clap for myself.
Oh, hey, no, you gotta do that. You gotta do that. You gotta do that, Trell. You gotta do that, man. Hey, man, thank you for joining. Hats off to you. I love the Vibe Tribe. I love your show. It's all love, man. Let's continue to collaborate.
Big facts, will do.
Yes, sir. All right, that's my man Trell Maurice, man. Boom. Trell was in the building, and all the Vibe Tribe. Make sure y'all follow at Trell Maurice, at Trell_Maurice on Instagram. Make sure you follow him. Vibe Tribe in the building. Now, can I get back to Tay Rob? Please, we were trying to get Tay's opinion. Tay, you saw the clip. What was your take on this? Did you know they were co-hosts? Did you know they were friends? Were you following the situation? What is your honest reaction watching that clip?
Well, Joe Biden's always in hot water because he's not the most honest or integrity-filled human being. I kept hearing his friends saying, the issue is not the woman, it's the fact that you're lying on camera. We've already talked about the situation. You fessed up to it and you took ownership of it. And now for the cast, you making this bigger than it is so that you can be as grandiose as you always are. If you know anything about Joe Biden, this is very indicative of his behavior. So that's my take on him. Take everything with a grain of salt. He's very dishonest. It's not my opinion. It's just what's real. You can, if you follow him, he's like a slice of Swiss cheese. There's lots of holes. So that's my take on that. So what I also hear with the woman thing is, the friend is saying the issue is not necessarily that you slept with the woman, it's that you lied about it. And also, she was somebody I slept with. We have this code. We have this agreement. I'm asking you to just simply honor the code, so that we're all in the know. Not necessarily denoting that the woman doesn't have a choice, but keeping it in the code, you know.
Right,
So
because we're talking about the guy code. We're talking about the guy code. Yep.
yeah, just keeping it in the code so we all know, so nobody doubles back or anything crazy happens like that. So I get that part. I think Carl spoke on freedom of choice. At the end of the day, some of this really is giving, and I mean to be respectful, but 11th grade homecoming dance energy, like you're grown-ups. If a person is not definitively attracted to you, you don't have a say in who I decide to date thereafter. Now, if you and your fool friend have decided that you're going to kill each other's potential and possibilities because you need to control each other, that's your own thing. Because that's essentially what you're saying. I'm going to control the outcome because I'm going to say, if I don't like her, she don't like me, you can't have her either. This is not the playground.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I want to hold on, Tay. I do hear you, and I do agree with that 11th grade analogy. But I do want to say this: I don't know if I can't have her, you can't have her either. I'm not sure that was the case. I see you. I'm gonna come back to you in a second. Hold on.
Well, it wasn't their case, but I'm responding to now some of the opinions thrown out because it wasn't their case at all. He was just saying, I don't want to double back. You know, if you did that, Guy Code suggests that we make that known to one another. That's just human respect. If I show up with John Brown and one of my friends has been with John Brown and I know it's going to blindside her.
Yeah.
It may be uncomfortable. It may be point of contention. So out of respect for her, I'm going to say, hey, remember John Brown? Yeah, well, I ran into him and he and I connected and we're kind of sort of seeing each other. I'd like to bring him to your little event. Is that cool?
For permission or just as a courtesy? As a courtesy. Okay. And I think that's very important because Carl kept talking earlier about I can do this. I'm a grown man. And I agree. But then a great point that Trell and Tony brought out and myself was courtesy, out of respect for your friend. So Yvette, I saw your hand up. I want to come to you, and I do want to ask you and Tay Rob a question as ladies. So before you even give me your comment, Yvette, so it's two of you guys, and you both are sitting at a table, and a man happens to, be near the table, and he buys a round of drinks for the whole table. How do y'all decide who's gonna holler at him? How do y'all decide? Do you let him choose? Because we always say the woman chooses. If we go with the idea that the woman chooses, how do the two of you who may find the same man attractive at the same moment in time? There's no instance of I knew him first. There's no instance of I hollered at him first. He just walked up and y'all both bought a drink because he bought it for the whole table. How do y'all decide in that moment? Oh wow, you know what? I'm gonna go for it, or no, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna let Yvette go for it, or we both gonna sit back and do nothing. Like, how do y'all decide? And that's an open question to both ladies.
Okay. Well, I've been in that situation before, and normally I'm the type of woman where I don't play my hand. I don't want to look thirsty. So if that man is feeling me, I allow him to address me. I'm never gonna throw myself on a person. So I allow him to step to me. Then I know that there's a mutual respect and feel for each other, or energy for each other, as the word is these days. Energy for each other. I will never throw myself out there just for him to be like, well, I was really trying to holler at your girl. Like I wouldn't put myself in that position. So I will sit back nicely and politely. I'll engage in the conversation with them. I would thank you for the drink and wait to see what happens. That's just me. Let everybody go.
I'm here. No, I'm here. I was messing with the technology and letting stuff soak in. So, Tay Rob, what would you do? How would you, if you and a homegirl, see an attractive man and he does approach the table and he's being friendly, but he buys a drink for the table. In other words, he's not making a move on anyone in particular, but it's clear that he's a nice looking man to all of the ladies there. How do you and your homegirls decide, hey girl, you know what? I'm gonna go after him, or I'm going to accept his advances versus one of the other friends?
Well, I like Yvette in the same way. It's the worst thing in the world to stake a claim to somebody that does not stake a claim back and says, "Oh, I was really trying to, oh, my bad." So I don't do that. I believe in human choice. I think just because you like somebody, romantic interest does not constitute romantic relationship. It doesn't. Just because you feel it's like saying you don't get the right to choose because I pick you, you my toy. I'm gonna play with it no matter who else wants to play it. That's not the way life works. If you do that, you could find yourself in a situation where you experience some real public rejection. And most people don't like to experience rejection. So I don't do that. It's his choice. Just because he bought a round of drinks and I think he's attractive, Yvette thinks he's attractive, he's a good looking dude. There's such thing as universal fine. That's where you so fine no matter where you go in the universe, somebody gonna think you fine.
Right. Yeah.
And if that's the case, then that person, that human being, has the right to determine what fits them or suits them best.
Yeah. Hold up. Did we lose Tony? Tony, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you fell asleep. Okay. All right. So Kenny Kincaid, Kendra,
Dave, that's not a fair question to the ladies at all. And that's why I was waiting to listen to their responses, because women will very, very rarely, if at all cost, they won't put themselves in a position of rejection to be received or rejected. Men are used to it. So us pursuing and getting rejected is nothing to us. But women, they'll sit there and say, you choose which one, because they don't want to put themselves in a position where they go after or be mutual with the guy thinking whatever they're thinking and find out they're delusional, egg on the face, rejection. So they're not going to put themselves on that play.
That's a great point. And Kenny Kincaid, Kendra R, she said, you deal with who he is interested in. We don't usually make the move. That's really a good point. And I agree with that. I really do agree with that. Women do get to choose. Yvette, go ahead. I see you. Yvette, go ahead.
Okay. I just wanted to go back again to the situation with these people on this podcast. First of all,
the Joe Budden podcast, yeah.
Yeah, the Budden podcast. There's something to be said even about the woman who, even if she met both of them and had been with Budden or Joe, I don't know who was who, the light-skinned guy, as he said, because I don't like to get into that either, but if he had already been seen with her and then she still went and was with his friend, that says something about her morals as well. She doesn't have any. She has no respect for herself. So she's definitely going to respect these two guys either. She had nothing for herself to put herself in that situation. And now these two are publicly going at each other. But like I said, I think it was it was a manipulated situation to make one look bad. Because, I mean, again, if that was his friend, he would have never brought him on the show. And it seemed like they must have been having another conversation, and then he veered off to call him out and embarrass him. And then, like everybody said earlier, then it was like, because he did all the rah, 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 and then all of a sudden he just, oh no, why are you loud talking me? Like as if he never said a thing to aggravate him. Come on, you don't do people like that.
I was going to tell you I was going to tell you for the record, so we have our facts straight, so we don't derive off the main track of fact. Ish did sleep with her. Joe is the monkey wrench that said, well, let me go for it on my own. She didn't approach Joe. Joe approached her and pursued it on that level. And Ish is saying, you knew I smashed that. Doesn't matter if it dissolved or whatever the outcome is. You knew this and you went ahead and pursued. That's where that argument really derives.
So I'm gonna bring it back home. I'm gonna bring it back home. So Ish is Dave and Joe is Carl.
Right.
Because all night, Carl, you've been saying it don't matter. Dave, it don't matter. Dave, that ain't your main. That's your side. Right? I mean, that's been your argument. Am I right?
No, because the point that I always, and I'm going to stand on it, I'm not going to sit here and co-sign any dude that has a wife or girl that he lived with at home and talk about, side pieces off limit or sneaky link is off limit. Dog, you just being greedy.
Does Ish, does Ish have somebody at home? Do we know the situation with him? I'm not sure.
No, with Ish was just one of them dudes. From what I got, Ish was just vibing with the chick. They slept with each other, and he didn't have nothing else.
Okay,
really, he's just in a dating phase. But
you think he might? You think he might have liked her? You think he might have liked her, and that's why he took it so personal?
Ish liked the girl. Okay. What messed this up is because Joe did not know that the girl was going to go snitch on him. And so that's when all hell broke loose. Because if the girl didn't say anything to Ish, this wouldn't even came about. But because she went to Ish and mentioned it, and now he said, okay, we're going to do this professional thing, but when this is over, I know how to move with you. But it's too late.
Yeah. I'm tracking. And look, I was just teasing you on that position you were standing on earlier because you have been very clear. Number one, if somebody got somebody and they locked in and then they got a side piece, they have no right to claim ownership on the side piece because they clearly have someone. They're married. They're in a situation, and I can respect that. I did feel from the way Ish was talking that he liked old girl. I did feel that he might have wanted more, and I did feel that twinge of you're Joe Budden. You're a famous rapper who could rap. Joe could rap.
Exactly.
You're the podcast host. You're the boss on this particular show. Like, come on, bro. Like you got to have everything. Like a nigga can't have nothing for himself. Yeah. And look, and I'm coming. I see you, I'm coming straight to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. King David did that mess. If we go biblical, King David had his own wife and all that stuff. He's the king of Israel, and then he sees Bathsheba bathing, but that's another man's wife. So he go use his kingly power. He takes her and gets her pregnant.
Bingo.
And then his homie don't know. His homie is a faithful servant. What up, King David? I'm with you. I'm not gonna sleep with my wife because I'm going to battle. He like, dude, sleep with your wife, please. No, I ain't gonna do it, King. Nope. I'm gonna be faithful. I'm gonna have all my testosterone, all my energy for the battle. He like, Negro, please sleep with your wife. Because Dave was trying to, and what happened was the dude never slept with his wife. The girl was pregnant, and David, instead of fessing up, had the man killed in battle. And you can't be the big dog and take everything. That's selfish as hell, if we being honest. Just, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand why Ish felt something, because Ish is like, bro, you probably
get that from Ish. I think he said it outright his mouth. He was like, you like the girl, you like her. He's like, the girl is old news. It's not even that big of a deal no more. The problem is that you presenting this as if to imply that this is not something you do on a regular.
Okay, so Ish had an issue with Joe's behavior, right? But Ish wasn't being honest, because here's what I mean. He would not be yelling back if he didn't feel something. He felt something.
No, he said that too. He said, why are you yelling back? He said it to the gentleman next to him. He said, I'm about to start hollering at you because you're lying now. We've already talked about this. Here we are in front of the cameras. You changing your whole perspective. Your whole position is shifting. You playing up to the cameras to make this bigger than it is so you can get some ratings. But we've already talked about this. The woman is old school, old news. But here we are in front of this camera and you hollering and screaming at me like we didn't have the conversation. Yeah, I dug her at the time. That's why I slept with her. Right. But when you started trying to deal with her, it was behind my back, first and foremost. She had to come and tell me, second of all. Third of all, you played it down. And fourth of all, here we are after having had the conversation, and the whole position you take has changed completely.
Okay.
I'm hollering at you because you disrespected me on camera.
Go ahead, Tony.
Yeah, Joe's Budden argument was completely disingenuous. And you can tell that. To a few points back, yes, it's the man's job to holler at the woman. It's he who finds the wife. So, he should be taking that initiative. And the man who does it is going to say a lot about how he's going to carry on that relationship. Like, the man has to take initiative. But let me pose this question. If you two young ladies are sitting at a table and I try to talk to Tay and Tay not interested, is it okay for me to go talk to, I'm sorry,
Yvette.
Open field.
Hold on. Let the ladies answer though.
If y'all are homegirls, right? If I say what's good, say you like, no, I'm good. I bet. Hey, what's good, Yvette? Are y'all gonna be like, oh damn, he just tried to talk to me. Now he gonna try to talk to you, girl. Stop.
Let's go with Tay first, because Taylor like she got an answer.
I don't have. Here's the thing. I don't have an issue if you try to talk to the homegirl afterwards. However, me and her probably on the same page. Like, no, this thirsty joker didn't. You just try to talk. So I'm second fiddle. Cause see, that's the problem. It's not that because it's not real. You didn't like her first. That's not real. Now you trying to play my friend close.
I don't know if y'all down with Polly yet, so I gotta go one-on-one first.
What? You're trying to play us close now. See, here's the problem now. Because now you're trying to play us close. And we ain't doing that. We came together, we lead together. If you like me first and that was your initial interest, then you just make see me, Yvette, we got a problem, don't we? Because guess what? You ain't gonna make us feel like my friend feel like second fiddle.
Like, what was that? Like dog food? Like what happened? Why gotta be dog food? And she was
because after all five of us had been with you, we gonna move on.
Oh, see, Tone, you out of pocket. Tone Wiley. Hey, so I'm gonna say this. Hold on. I'm gonna say this. So Tone, you said, is it okay if you try to holler at Tay, then and it don't work? Is it okay to go holler at Yvette or vice versa?
I mean, that's what I'm asking. I did as a man. I'm not gonna do that. As a man, that's
now. Carl said it's a free world. So Carl, what were you trying to say on that note?
But I was gonna answer
because I gotta ask Yvette, Tony, and definitely Tay. When you go shopping, you normally get Heinz ketchup, but they're out of Heinz ketchup. What you gonna do?
I'm not buying it.
You go for whatever else it may be there. You're not gonna drive 5 miles somewhere else to get Heinz ketchup.
But the difference is, and I'm coming to you, Yvette. The difference is, it's not two inanimate bottles that you're picking from. It's actually people with feelings, right?
So what you're saying is Yvette is equate ketchup. Is that what we're saying?
I'm that off brand. I'm the off brand.
You know what? No, not equate. Damn, Tony. Equate. Not even Hunts. It couldn't be Hunts. It had to be equate.
No more Hunts. It's equate great value.
Damn.
I didn't say anything as far as the name brand. I'm just using
great value tonight.
I'm glad Yvette put it that way. But yeah, you normally get Heinz, but you know what? The bigger bottle of Hunts is on sale and the only one available.
But Carl, I'm with you. I'm with you, Carl, but you definitely coming from the aspect of the person who's pursuing. You're thinking, hey, right. I took my shot at Heinz. Heinz wasn't feeling all right. I guess I gotta go get some Hunts. I gotta go get some Equate. I gotta get great value. You're like, I'm gonna find my ketchup, hell high water, and I get that. That's your prerogative. But then let's go back to the ladies.
But I'm shopping.
The ketchup bottle is not gonna argue which one you pick.
But let's go to the woman who's choosing, right? So the woman who's choosing. So Yvette, go ahead and answer.
No, I was gonna say. So back to what I had said earlier. If we're out, and again, this is somebody that we both just met, and even though you tried to talk to both of us the one that you thought you wanted, as soon as that person, she opened up her mouth, her conversation was all wrong. She was saying all the wrong things, and that was like, okay. But you're at the table with the two of us, or the three of us. Say we got three of us, and the conversation out of the one that you didn't choose first fit more of your personality. And you both are vibing now, then it's all free game at that point because you don't know any of us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You went, like as men do, you went for the physical first. Right. Your look, that first person physicality is what you went on. But then when you sat down and the conversation is now what you're basing your mood on, that's a whole different thing. And that happens all the time. So at that point, sure. Because again, you know, it's different if we all knew, say you and I, Tony, was together already, and then and Tay knows that, and then now later on, she trying to push up on you. Now that's grounds for something else.
Yeah,
that's a problem at that point.
Yep, agreed.
And that's the girl code. I don't want anything that my girlfriend have. I don't want nothing that anybody in my circle has ever been with. That's just the girl code. I'm not, even if it was an ex-boyfriend way back when, I don't want what you once had.
All right, so hold up, ladies. Hold on. You know what? No, I can be honest because this. I can be honest because this was the past. All right, and I'm being super transparent. I was at a club one time, and I was sitting by myself, and a lady came in, and I was like, "Oh, she's pretty. Let me try to talk to her." So I knew the owners, so I went up to her while she was in line, started chit chatting. Said, "Can I buy you a drink?" She said, "Sure. My friends are coming." All right, buy this young lady a drink, and her friends show up before the drinks get there. And they're like, "Oh, who's this?" "Oh, this just, my friend, a new guy, just trying to say what's up." I said, "Look, I'm just going to buy a drink. I'm out. I'm not going to spend a lot of time." So then the drinks come, and then I'm like, "All right, nice to meet you. I'm out." So as I leave, they're like, "S, you back?" Okay, S is back. So as I leave and go sit at my own table, her friends are like, "Oh, so you here by yourself?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here by myself." I said, "If y'all want to come sit with me, you can." Her and her 4 friends come sit with me. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Whereas I remove S because S still working on his landscape. Here's where it gets interesting, Yvette. One of the friends starts showing hella interest. Now, mind you, let me just use names. So I meet Tay at the door. I want to holler at Tay. I say, "Can I get you a drink?" Tay says, "Sure, but I'm meeting friends. I don't have a lot of time." Like, all right, well, when they show up, Tay, I'll leave. And then Yvette, you show up with 3 more homegirls. Now it's you, Tay, and 3 other chicks. And me, being a nice guy, I say, "Hey, I'll buy you all around a drinks, and I'm gonna go back to my table." And I do that. They all come over. "Oh, thank you. We gonna sit with you. You smoking hookah?" "Yeah, we gonna hang out for a little bit." I'm like, "All right, whatever." Now here's what happens. Now Tay sits next to me because I bought Tay the drink. I'm gonna have the conversation with Tay. But Yvette is just Yvette staying. And I'm like, hold on. And I made the mistake of entertaining the woman in Yvette's position. And then I had to come back to the woman in Tay's position and be like, "Well, hold on now." And it got a little weird. But then they started competing. They started one get up and dance, now the other one getting up and dancing. One come sit to me and get in my ear, and the other one started like, "Well, how come you're not?" It got really weird. And that's when I realized. And this is where I messed up. I said I tried to holler at 2 women on the same night. And unfortunately, they both were entertaining it. And that was the problem. They both were entertaining it, and it caused a kind of a thing. So at the end of the evening, when I realized I haven't spent as much time with the woman in Tay's position, I go sit with her and I start talking. Well, all of a sudden, the woman in Yvette's position says, "I got to go to the bathroom." And she just walk off. And then her 2 girls say, "I got to go too." She walk off. So now Tay's sitting there, and Tay's like, "I got to go to the bathroom too." Me being a man, I don't know what's going on. I'm thinking, dang, everybody got pee. I don't understand. It's a conference.
So we're going to talk about you.
Right. They go walk off. They go walk off. The woman in Tay's position, the first person I talked to, comes and sits down next to me. The woman in Yvette's position comes right up to me and says, "All right, good night. I'm about to leave. It was nice meeting you." I said, "Dag, like, okay, you about to bounce?" She's like, "Yeah, it's getting late."
They had the meeting in
the ladies' room, like climax.
Climax.
But here's what happened. Check this out, though. Yvette and Tay and Carl. Here's what happened. The one in Yvette's position that said, "I'm about to leave," she gives me a hug and gets in my ear and says, "Call me later." Now, here's what happened. She had already got my number. Because mind you, I'm trying to talk to the woman in Tay's position. Yvette's position is all in my face. All right. Yvette, as we're talking and hookah's being bought and all this stuff, she comes and sits next to me. "What do you do?" "Oh, I'm a project manager." Da, 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 da. Somehow my phone comes out. She says, "Oh, text me that picture," and grabs my phone and puts her phone and texts it to herself. Mm-hmm. So she already jumped the gun. So she leans over and says, "Call me." And I'm like, what in the world? Now, mind you, the woman I'm first talking to in Tay's position sitting right next to me. I'm like, what? Okay, so then the woman in Tay's position says, "Hey, I'm about to go too." I'm like, "It's late." She's like, "Yeah, I gotta get up and go to." I said, did you get your rose?" "Yeah, I got my rose." She gives me a hug. The woman in Tay's position leans in my ear and says, "You better call me." And gives me her number right there. And I'm like, what? All right.
Yeah, they played you. You got played. You just didn't realize it.
Yeah. So The thing that happened was somebody said who's getting to play. The thing right, that was a test. The thing that happened was, of course, being that I was out there single, I texted both women. And of course both women were like, girl. Right? So the one in Yvette's position tried to act like she don't like me. And I'm like, yo, you was all on me. Oh, I got a man. I was just being friendly. So then the one in Tay's position is like, oh, okay, well, it seemed like you were really interested in my friend. And I was like, I'm gonna be honest, I felt like there was energy there, but I started talking to you first. She's like, yeah, but then you got diverted. And I'm like, okay, well, your friend too was throwing herself. She said, yeah, she was being. And I said, did you know she leaned in my ear? Did you? And she was like, did she? I said, yeah. She leaned in my ear and said, call me. You want to see the text? So it all broke down. It all broke down. And at the end of the day, when I thought I was going to go out with the woman in position number one, she was like, well, you can send me an Uber and we can go here and you can buy dinner. I was like, why would I send you an Uber when you can get your own Uber? Nothing ever happened with either one of them. I lost both of them.
They talked about you in the bathroom, and they already made it very clear they were going to figure out what your intentions were for the evening, and you played right into it.
For the record, that was 2 to 3 years before I met Destiny. I'm gonna make that very clear.
And because they asked about your job and all that other stuff, that was a gauge on your pockets.
It's definitely camouflage to stroke the ego, the pride, the validation. Because neither one of them had no good intentions with you, but after that meeting in the bathroom, it's like, all right, well, who's gonna pick the Vic first? I bet you I can. Yeah. It's real childish, really.
Yes,
it's real childish, and I see men do it. Men do it just no different than the women. It's how it's been. It's no different.
My monitor's frozen. Is anybody else frozen, or is that just me?
You're frozen. You are frozen, Yvette. We're all good, but you're frozen. But we can hear you though.
Okay.
We can hear you. But here's the situation. Hey, shout out to Shout Crystal. I see you, Shout Crystal, over there on Instagram. We over here on YouTube. I want y'all to come over and follow and subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. But look, y'all, guess what? We 4 minutes away from the limit. We've been on this bad boy 2.5, and I don't want to, have it be too long. So Kendra said it was a pissing competition. Yeah, it was. They was trying to. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this, even as long as it's been, I still never gonna understand this whole this is the only word that comes to mind, claiming territorial over something that's not yours. I just can't get my head around that. Oh, you talk to my friend, you can't talk to me. And listen, that's why I'm single now, because I'm missing your blessings, man. You just don't know. For real.
All right, so
what doesn't work with this guy might work with this guy.
Okay, so Carl, that's a great way to conclude everything, because I want everybody to chime in on that. Carl says, hey man, why are we possessive? Like, it didn't work with one girl, holla at her friend. Or hey ladies, it didn't work with one guy, holla at this guy. Be open. Now, Carl, I'm gonna say this real talk where am I at? Where am we all at? Okay, cool. Carl, I'm gonna say this real talk. Hey man, from a final perspective, meaning everybody's a lesson until you find your queen. That's actually true. Same so for the ladies. Everybody's a lesson until you find your king, right? We all learn from relationships, okay? Oh damn, he on the phone.
Everybody's a lesson till you find your blessing.
Yeah, everybody's a lesson till you find. Don't worry, ask. We about to close it out, man. We about to close it out. Go ahead and finish your phone call, ask. You're right, Carl, from that regard, meaning you just might find the love of your life, and that just might be the friend of someone that it didn't work out with. That is actually very, very true.
Sister, cousin, anybody. You never know.
Sister, cousin.
It's not that's my intention, but
right.
You
the one
mess
before
with
the one.
Design.
Shout out to Parrish Blair in the building. I see you, Parrish Blair TV. What's going on, Parrish? Shout out to Parrish Shakespeare TV. You're right, the one before the one. And I'll be honest with y'all, man. I have told women before, I'm like, yo, at some point, every ex I broke up with found her man after me. I told girl one time, I said, you want to find your husband? We might as well date. Get serious. Because apparently I'm the setup for the real thing. I don't know why I keep being the nigga that's right before the nigga. Why? Why I gotta be him? Shoot.
And I'm the trainer. I'm a trainer. I train good men. So, ladies, you should be sending me thank you letters. I train good men for you.
You train them for their future. Man, I've been there. I'm telling you, I've been the man, and it's like, come on, y'all. That gets old after a while, but it happens. It does happen. So, the one before the one. But Carl makes a good point about claiming ownership. Like, look, everybody's single, everybody free. Ain't nobody married till they married. And I do get that, and I do respect that. That's actually 100. But me being the single guy for a long time, if I walk in a group of women, and I say, hey, I'm gonna holler at Yvette. Watch this, Carl. And it don't work. And Yvette's like, who do you think you are? I can't then go to Tay and be like, hey, Tay, how you doing? She'll be like, excuse me, sir. And I learned that. So what I learned was let the woman show the interest, let the woman choose, because the woman always chooses, right? So I'm like, all right, let me just be around and see. And then I'm going to get vibes and energy. And if the person that's giving me vibes and energy I'm not feeling, then I won't pursue. I'll just be like, all right, no, I'm gonna chill. I'll keep it copacetic. I'm not even gonna make a move. But that's how I, as a man, knew who to go after, is because I stopped chasing what I liked. Gary Owens, the white comedian, had a verse where he said, fuck who I like, who like me. Excuse my language. That's what he said. But I get his point. His point was, stop chasing waterfalls, stop chasing the supermodel, stop chasing, for the ladies, the unicorn man. Like, stop chasing your type. Like, stop going for people that have shown no interest. Like, go for the people that have at least shown interest. And for the man, the woman has to show interest. She got to show that she's feeling you, and then you pursue. For the woman, the man that's putting forth effort is usually the one where you say, okay, all right, he's serious. He's putting forth effort. Tell me if I'm wrong. You have 4 men. They all look good. They all be around you on a regular, but one is putting in effort. Do you notice the one that puts in effort? Does effort mean something to you, ladies? How do you know who to choose? How do you know whose advantage to accept, ladies?
Well, love is an action word. Interest is an action word. So if the actions are lining up, and we have that energy where, you know what, I never thought about it, but I'm looking at his effort. I'm looking at his energy. We vibe. Absolutely. It could change the trajectory of our relationship. Absolutely. Nevertheless, if we stick to some of these codes that we're hearing, this person could be right before you. And because you've got a loyalty to a plausible possibility, you lose out, but the person is doing all that they need to do to get your attention. So it's very real that the person with the effort is going to get the proper outcome.
All right. So Kenny Kincaid asked a question. She said, the woman always chooses. Do you mean she accepts or denies? I mean that the woman, okay, I understand. Her point is who's pursuing, right? Who's pursuing? I understand what she's saying. He that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. So I understand she's saying, wait a minute, the woman chooses. You mean she accepts or denies, because the man has to say, hey, will you marry me? The man has to say, hey, will you give me your number? The man, I get that part. I get it. But before that happens, Kenny Kincaid, the woman has to show some interest, man. Listen, go back and read Ruth. Ruth had to go and uncover Boaz's feet. That's the same as she worked hard in this field. Like, Ruth was out there showing, hey, I like you. And Boaz had to make a choice. Oh, wait a minute. Who is that? Who is that girl that's working hard in the field? And who is this woman? And then she uncovers his feet and lays next to him. That's clear indication. So I think where some women make mistakes, Kenny Kincaid, they don't show interest. They need to go ahead and let that man know. Sometimes it's whatever, a smile. Sometimes it's accepting a drink. Sometimes it's going to Bible study with them. Sometimes it's hanging out with them at work more than you hang out with other people at work. It's little ways that a woman can show a man, hey, if you were to ever holler, I would be interested. So I think that's what I mean. The woman chooses. and then the man pursues, and then it goes from there.
Yeah, because this pride, ego, and vulnerability is insane to me to try to comprehend that people always utilize when it comes to interacting with another human being. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. You need these elements. So while you're trying to use it in a manipulative way, I don't get it. Vulnerability. You can't use it to manipulate. And I wanted to step on something too that y'all said earlier. It also has to do with timing. You know what I'm saying? I try to talk to, let's say, I try to talk to Yvette, let's say in June, and she rejects me. That probably was the wrong timing, because guess what? Had I waited till August, maybe she wasn't going through what she was going through in June, and now she's more receptive. So timing plays a big part with men and women, but more so women, because they don't know. They don't know, you know, they don't have, a lot of women don't have long-term thinking. They have the pacifying thinking and the right now thinking. Don't talk to me about September 2024 right now. Because right now I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with. But men, they can meet a woman either before sleeping with her or after sleeping with her, and they already got in their mind, hey, A, B, C, D, if they're, I said men, not the boys, not the ones just trying to get the job. The men, they already foresee it because they know what they have to lose. Yeah. So the investment game is a little bit more tweaked different for men. But I don't know, man. It's not a blame game. I just think that I'm looking at what Kendra said about if 4 men are in her face, the 5th one walks in, she's just going to say, hi, and he just says hi and walk away. That's the dude that's a player. You picking wrong. You may be picking wrong, picking on the 5th guy. One of them 4 guys could have been your future husband, and the 5th guy that's nonchalant, that's the one you're going to pick?
But Kendra makes a good point, right? She says, that's the one I want because he doesn't reek of desperation. So I do understand. Yeah, it is subjective, Carl, but I do kind of get that dynamic. I said it like this the other day. I said, don't nobody want you till you got somebody, you know, and I experienced that a lot as a man. Like when I was out there on the hunt for some poom poom, ain't nobody want to give me none. But as soon as I got in a relationship, now they throwing it at me. They got that. Oh, Dave, you so attractive. Wait a minute, I wasn't attractive last week when I was single.
Don't feel bad. Women go through it too.
That has been
women go through it too.
Yep.
The moment they get a man, everybody, including the dude that she thought was gay, start trying to come out and holler.
Right.
I swear to God, I've seen it.
Hold on, let me check back in with S. Hey, S, are you still there? If you in the green room, S, turn your camera on because I can't see nothing.
I do want to speak to Carl's point about the long-term forecasting.
Tay, I'm gonna go ahead and let S. I'm gonna let S cut out. Hold on, S. S Devon, what up, bro?
Yo, this dude.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me talk to S right quick. Esco, you good, man?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You are on the stage. It's me and you.
I've been hearing all y'all.
All right. Hey, look, I don't want to hold you. It's late. You definitely gave me 2.5 good hours, man. I really appreciate you. Any last anything you want to say before I let you rock out, and then I continue with the people that's on?
Indeed, bro. Y'all have touched on so many different topics, and I truly think it's unfair. I look at and some people may look at me wrong, and I'm gonna stand on mine. You a clown ass nigga if you trying to fuck with some dude, some girl that your boy fucked with. Like that's like me hanging out with Dave, and all the time me hanging out with Dave, looking at this chick. Like I can't wait for Dave to slip up.
Right.
Like.
Yeah, that's yeah.
When do we become real men? When do we become real men?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's some bullshit. And when do we hold women accountable for their shit. And you know, in some situations, like I actually agree. I understand with like for
Carl.
Like for instance, you know, in a celebrity situation with Matt Barnes chick, him going her going after
Derek Fisher, D. Fisher.
Well, she can never you know, sustain her lifestyle without going after a man of that caliber.
Yeah.
But once again, it falls on the man.
Yeah. What you gonna do as a man?
And you as a man, like Dave, how can I be real with you?
You can't.
And I'm at your chick.
You can't. Would that mean we ain't never been friends?
We ain't never been.
We ain't never been friends.
No, we ain't never been friends.
Yeah.
Now I understand situations where, and it's happened to me where, a situation where in middle school I had a friend, and you know Dre.
Yep.
And we went apart, and we weren't friends for a great deal of time until so we talking about from age 13 until let's call it 22, 23. And his I'm at school in Arizona, and his girl, my girl at the time is showing me pictures of, you know, her going to St. Bernard's. And I'm looking at this picture like, I know this dude.
Right.
Man, who's that dude? What's his name?
Yeah.
Dre. Andre. I went to school with him. That's a total different situation.
Yeah.
These dudes be out here like, me and you hanging out. Say your queen's name for me again. Dave.
Destiny.
Me and you hanging out with Destiny, and you know, I don't even want.
Right.
I don't even
you don't even want to speak on it. That's right. That's
you know.
That's how I know you. That's how I know you're a real friend.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I know you're a friend.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
Hold on. And I want to say this. As I'm gonna let you rock out because it's been a long night. Because you make some great points. But I do want to say this, and I'm gonna solo it one more time with me and S before I let him go. You know, look, man. I never once in my life ever tried to get at anybody you were with ever. It just ain't my thing. I know you never did me like that. You my barber. I've talked to you about every relationship I've had. You're my barber.
Indeed. I told you when you're wrong, right? Yeah. Indeed.
The whole nine. And S was never out of pocket. He never there's a guy code and a friend code. You know, he's never ever spoken sideways about anyone that I ever dated, ever. And likewise, I never did that. So I respect that about you, bro, big time. Thank you for joining. S, man, I really appreciate you. Come back, man, whenever you want. The door is open, man.
I'll make my way. I had to come back on this subject because I ain't gonna lie, this is such a bullshit ass shit that motherfuckers do. And I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a firm buck.
Keep it a buck.
You's a bullshit ass nigga. You's a bullshit ass woman if you fucking with somebody within your same circle and they know each other. I can't do it.
There it is.
I can't do it. You don't even want to see that dude to me. If I find out.
Well, hold on, Ask to stay here, because this is what I love about you. You from Los Angeles, am I right?
Indeed. What's
up? All right. You're a real LA nigga, and I say that with respect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Chicago. All right. And I know we got people from Chi-Town.
I got my nigga Fred. He's Chi-Town. He coming down here in a couple weeks. I fuck with Chi-Town niggas all day.
Listen, Carl, my man, Carl from New York. You are from New York, or do you just live in New York, Carl?
All day, New York.
All day.
Bread.
NYC. It's a certain look, man. I know as men, and look, I see some ladies, I'm gonna bring all the ladies up. I see you, Parrish, in the green room. I see you. I'm about to bring you up. You are definitely in the building. Look, y'all, as men, I know that when you're single, you know, and like you said, Carl, You can't really be a guy that's got someone and then expect that all of your side pieces are off limits too. Like that's selfish as hell. If I'm being honest, it's selfish.
100% honest. Like your side pieces are who they are.
Yeah.
You can't save everybody. You got pick one.
Pick. And I'll say this. And look, this is a point. Pick, because some men are super greedy. All right. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. When I was single, I was like, nah, she off limits, she off limits, she off limits. But the truth is, I'm cracking jokes. They all know. Carl, if you were around me 15 years like S, you would know when Dave really likes somebody. It'd be very you can see it now how I feel about Destiny.
Listen,
right?
I've been day one. I know the deal. And this is what I'm saying. From a New York standpoint, for most of us, New York, unless you are married, engaged, or living together, you don't have no saying nothing. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, a lot of brothers here in New York that I know of, even in my circle, they know not to cheat around me because I'll tell their woman. Oh, straight up.
Oh,
hey,
you're not gonna cheat if I know, like how you did. Ain't no way in the world you're gonna cheat in front of me and think I'm gonna keep quiet. Why? Because I respect her just like I respect you. So
you
if you lose respect, I'm not gonna do that.
Marriage, you respect the relationship, you respect I get it. And look, man, hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
So basically saying we ain't finna fuck with your integrity,
right?
Because our shit's wrong,
right?
And I can respect that.
Yeah, yeah.
So basically, what he's saying is, if you about that shit and you respect him as a man, then when you come around him, you ain't gonna bring no bullshit around.
Don't bring that around. Yeah, don't bring that around.
Because look, piece inside chick, and then you're gonna tell me she's off limit. I'm not even asking your permission. I'm gonna smash the side piece, and then I'm gonna go back and tell your woman or your wife.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be
hold on now. Wait a minute, Carl. Wait a minute.
Now, what you want to do?
Hey, now that's where you might be them balls.
Listen, yo, E, that's what I meant to ask you earlier.
Carl is savage. You're savage, Carl.
I'm ready for it.
Hold up, y'all. I see a lady I gotta bring to the stage. First of all, I'm gonna bring back Tay Rob. I'm gonna bring back Yvette, and then I got somebody new to come to the stage. There she is, Miss Parrish Blake. What's up, Parrish? Hey, Parrish, how you doing?
Hi, buddy.
Welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage. Parrish is one of my day ones from After Dark. She's been with me since episode 20-something. All right. So I really appreciate Parrish for joining tonight. Parrish, you probably didn't see the clip, but we need to get into the clip again, I think one more time, just to set the stage. But man, Carl, you got to go, Yvette?
I do. I got to be the word. I'm on the East Coast. I got 6 hours of sleep.
All right.
So I gotta go. Good night. I love you all.
Staying or you staying or you leaving, Tay? Hold up, Yvette. Don't leave yet. Tay, are you staying or you leaving?
No, I've got about another 20 minutes.
Are you good? Okay. So Yvette, give us your final conclusion before I know you got to go, but the whole Joe Budden and his good friend Ish, who's now on his show, who mad because Joe went behind him and kissed one of his homegirl, messed with his girl or whatever. Talk about it and then give us a conclusion before you bounce out.
He just wasn't his friend. Period.
Oh.
That's not a friend. Period. Nobody would treat you that way if they care about you.
There it is.
So that's all I really have to say about it.
Okay. All right. Hey, I appreciate you, Yvette. I'll see you next time. Okay. Thank you for joining, Yvette. Video lady in the building, y'all.
Sorry, I gotta go. Talk to you all later.
All right, Yvette. We'll see you later, Mom. That's Video Lady. Make sure you guys follow her on Instagram. Follow her on YouTube, Video Lady. So Parrish, let me play the clip, and then you'll be able to comment, and then just reset the room. We'll give everybody another 30 minutes, and that'll be that. Okay, but I want to play the clip. Okay, hold on. So y'all stay here and let me play the clip. Man, Joe Budden was wilding on this one. All right. Boom.
You keep doing that. Stop.
Yo, did the girl say he tried to fuck her or something?
Yes.
That's why he's sitting there acting light skinned.
Bro,
the fuck are we talking about?
You keep screaming.
Light skinned bullshit.
And stop. So hold up. Wait. I gotta wait. Let me ask you. You're about to piss me off, and I'm gonna start screaming back at you.
Wait,
nigga, this is about you always saying you not coming behind us when we fuck with a bitch. You knew I fuck with the bitch. You met the bitch through me, and you came behind her. You should have never kissed her. If that's your instance.
You keep ignoring me saying.
Y'all niggas sitting here acting like I'm crazy. This nigga be fucking lying.
I don't know this girl from you.
You do.
I don't.
You better
I'm
do me.
telling
You
you,
get
I
the
don't.
convenient amnesia. So any bitch I fuck behind you, I don't know neither. I meet them through you.
No, that's your
See how
bag.
easy that be?
You like fucking
You see
behind
how easy
niggas.
that be?
You like fucking behind niggas.
Don't. I like women.
I don't even ask niggas.
I like women.
Yo, you fuck? I don't do
So-
none of that.
so-
That's your bag.
I
Trying to
don't-
put
I'm
me
not saying
in your
it's not.
bag.
You do the
I'm not in your bag. I didn't try to fuck the little mutt from the streets. I had a kiss, and you emotional about it.
I'm not.
Like you keep being emotional
Yo,
when
you
we have
corny
interact
with the
on a
emo-
girl.
No, it's not
being
about the
emo-
girl.
Then why
It's
don't
about
believe
you
your-
lying.
Then why don't you believe your friend?
Because you fucking lying. You've admitted this to me before.
Exactly. I'm
You
done.
changing
I
your
rest my
story
case.
for the
I
pod.
rest my case.
You changing
I
your
rest my
story to
case.
look innocent for the pod. Nigga, we've had this conversation about this bitch
I rest my
before.
case.
JBP, tell me what you feel about JBP.
Man. So in that situation,
It sounds like
in
that girl broke
situation-
her heart too. Did you hear
Yeah,
that? It sounds like that chick broke his heart.
yeah. I don't know, but so Parrish, Joe Budden, of course, host of a very popular podcast. The light skinned dude next to him was his homeboy Ish. Now they're friends outside of the podcast. They've been boys. And when Joe had an issue with his former co-hosts, he brought his boys in, right? So Ish is one of his boys. They did like 100 episodes together. So apparently, Ish, the light-skinned cat with the beard, apparently he messed with some lady in the past, and apparently he liked her. And at some point, Joe, I guess, circled back and was with the girl. And then Joe is like trying to tell his homeboy, hey man, you're emotional. Why are you so emotional? Why you believing a woman over your boys? He tried to pull that card. Like, come on, bro. Like, why you believing this woman? Like, you need to be believing us. And he starts loud talking Ish. And then Ish is like, yo, I'm about to go off on this dude. Like, man, I'm about to go off. He trying to respect the podcast, and then Ish just blows up. No, you always going behind messing with people. That's what you do. So there's an issue there. So I know that was a lot. Yeah, it ain't the first time. I know that was a lot. The topic tonight is guy code. And I know that you're a woman, but we are talking about the guy code. So first of all, just watching that clip, do you feel that who was in the wrong? Was Joe Budden in the wrong? Was his homeboy Ish truly being emotional? Was the girl in the wrong for talking to somebody who she knew was one of her ex's friends? Like, what's your take on the whole thing? I know it's fresh perspective, but what's your take on the whole thing?
Yeah, because I don't know anything about any of this stuff, but I'm computing all of what I heard. But I was responded like inside responded like Carl mentioned that guy's hurt. Like to me that I don't know who's wrong or right. I don't know about that because I don't know these people and why they did what they did. But the person, Joe Budden is his name, that was calm. If that was really his boy, I don't think that guy's in a great mental space to get that emotional because I know that's not usually how men operate. And if they do, it's from a deep place of hurt or protection or something, but it's not where they operate normally. So I feel like the way that other guy responded to it felt like he's not invested as much as that other guy is. And that guy getting upset is like, this is pent up shit that you should have said a long time ago. And now it's the straw that broke the camel's back or whatever. But I feel like the deep hurt that I heard in that guy, it's not about the woman, but like, man, you're supposed to be my friend and this is how you operate. I'm going to expose you if that's what his perspective is of him. I feel like he wasn't really a friend either. Because if you're this upset at him, this has been inside of you. So if you say he wasn't a good friend, you weren't a good friend either because you've been having these feelings inside about him and now they're coming out. So, I mean, if you're gonna measure it, I don't think it should be as simple as who's being a good friend.
True.
But both people are out of alignment with each other. And this is how it came out. That's what
out of alignment with each other. That's a great, that's really a good way to look at it. Out of alignment with each other. because you know, I know at some points some guys do go behind each other when it comes to dating. Hey man, I ain't serious about her. If she feeling you, do you. She chose. Some men are like that. And then some men are like, hey dog, it don't matter. I don't care if she is the whoever. You can't talk to her because I like her. And some men are just really, really possessive about that. So I like the fact that you said they're out of alignment with each other, because that's a real thing, because they're something isn't being communicated, because Ish is going off on Joe, but Joe is also trying to call him emotional and trying to, quote unquote, earlier we said he's trying to do a power play, being the host of a show. He's trying to sun him. He's being kind of arrogant, being the more successful, the more popular in the crew. And
Jedi mind trick.
The Jedi mind trick.
That's gaslighting, actually. If you want a proper term, it's gaslighting.
Parrish, can your phone go horizontal, because it'll fill up your quadrant? Yeah, I don't know if you can click it horizontal, maybe. No?
Will it be a big problem if I don't?
You just don't fill up the whole quadrant, but it's okay.
Okay.
You good?
I apologize, but my tripod, I don't know if it'll cooperate if I do that right now. So
Understood. I'm trying.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I was wondering.
Carl?
Yes, I'm here.
The sister, what's your name?
Tay.
Tay, okay. Tay, I was wondering, what do you feel about maybe like a close friend, a man picks, he does it different than Dave. He says, hey, I really like you, Tay. And then you're like, he slurs when he talks, and I don't like the kind of clothes he wears. Well, he picked you. You didn't like him. It wasn't that he wasn't a bad guy or he dogged you or anything. You were like, he is not my type. And then he comes and talks to me, and I liked him from the get-go, but he picked you. But now he's talking to me. If I can get over my feelings, like, why are you picking me second? And then I want to entertain him. Some women will be offended by that. But
most women.
That's never really happened to me. But many times, if there was somebody that I could tell that they liked, I'm like, I'm not going to feel any kind of way if you like him, because I know I didn't like him. And they're like, well, I just don't want you to get upset. I'm like, how can I piss on his leg? I don't even know this guy. Like, I can't do that. So I'm not going to get upset. But I think as a sisterhood, that's very imbalanced. I don't know.
Well, thank you for coming on and saying everything that I've said since I've been on this platform, but somehow it's been received from you. Somehow they all received it all clearly from you. But I've been saying it. No, you're not. Don't even try it. You did it. You did it.
Don't do that.
No, you did it. I'm going to call you to the carpet because you did it. And that's exactly the perspective I took when I came on this platform.
Okay.
The hurt is not with the woman. The hurt is with the friend. He was hurt by Joe, who was obviously textbook, black and white, print issue gaslighting his friend. Why are you being emotional? Why are you making it? He's gaslighting him. The man is not emotional because the woman is obviously in their past. They've talked about it. They made amends. His issue was not the woman. It was, dude, we've talked about this. We've already discussed this. You've offered up an apology. And now, because we're before these cameras, and it's good content, you're literally provoking me to an emotional state so that it justifies your behavior, and he's gaslighting him. He's not hurt because of the woman. He's hurt because I thought you were my friend. I thought that you and I were better than what happened, and we talked about it, but now here we are again, and your position has changed. Next, I like you. If I'm not interested in the man and you and I you're beautiful. You're sitting there and we're talking and a guy walks over and he's like, hey, Tay, da, 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 da. And I'm not interested. And he says, okay. And he starts talking to you, and you said it best. If you can get over your feelings, if you can get over the emotional attachment to his behavior, to his action, I don't have a problem with you talking to him. I had zero interest. He's a human being. I don't have a right nor a privilege to stake a claim to another human being that I have zero interest in, or one that I do that isn't interested in me.
Yep.
I just don't do. I've never operated that way, and I have been in that situation before. I have actually more than 3 times, and at the end of it, my sentiment is the same. I don't have a claim, and I don't have a problem. If he likes you and you're comfortable with what that how that transpires, how that manifests, have at it. I'll be at your wedding. Tell me what color dress you want me to wear as a bridesmaid.
And to me, and I got to add to that. To me, that would be a deflection too. When a woman says, "Oh, he's just talking to me because I'm runner up or second best." No, he's shopping. You know, it's looks. I got 5 beautiful women in front of me. It's not a matter of, well, I think you're less than, and I went for the top pick. It's all deflection and bullcrap.
But let me go ahead, Carl. Then no. Then I got a response. Go ahead.
Because I'm just saying, because like I'm going by what Tay is saying. That's why I'm glad she worded it correctly. Because one thing about Joe, he doesn't like to lose. He think because of the position or so-called celebrityism, he's entitled, and nobody can tell him no. But then at the same time, like you said, he was mad at Joe's conduct towards him after the fact. This is after the girl is out the picture. We already talked about, like you said, but in the same term, and I need y'all to understand, you also riled up old stuff that I was pissed off about. That's why he said about the pattern. This ain't the first time you did it. So you riled up old stuff that I already dismissed and threw away and got rid of. But come on, you're making it worse. So I see why he you know, and like I said, the Jedi mind trick with Joe, like always, let me calm down and talk soft. Because he does it with women too. He'll curse a woman out. I've seen him do it. He will curse a woman out and then all of a sudden go to a Barry White voice.
Yeah, so he gaslights. So Joe gaslights.
He's a manipulator.
I'm tracking. You know, hey, does anybody know Joe Budden's zodiac sign? Can somebody look that up? I'm curious. I'm curious.
Off the rip, I'm
just curious.
He has one daughter.
I think somebody said he was a Virgo.
Oh God.
Carl, what's your sign, bro? Just curious.
It's mine.
No, he's not a Virgo. He's not a Virgo. He's August 31st, 1980, 43 years old.
August
still
31st.
Act like he's 30.
No, August 31st is a Virgo. It's right after Leo. Right after Leo. Yep. That's August Virgo, but it was still a Virgo. Yep. All right, so Estevan, come on back to the stage, S. All right, so S is a Scorpio, and I know me and S has similar takes on you just don't go out of bounds with your boys. You respect the situation. Hold on, S. Okay, we hear you now, S.
Okay.
We hear you now. I want to ask, I guess the fellas. All right. Tay will be back in a second. I think she had to go on mute. I'll ask the fellas this right here. All right. So fellas, we normally say the woman chooses. Whatever happens, fellas, if a lady she tries to go at S ain't feeling her. So then she tried to go at Carl. And it's very obvious that she just switched from one man to the next because the first man wasn't feeling her. Mm-hmm. How do y'all feel about that? If a woman is kind of, playing the field, if you will, or
I'm a man up in my situation and be like, okay, I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna look at it and be like, oh, she feeling my dude. She feeling my dude, Dave. Dave, hey, she feeling you more than she feeling me. I'm gonna move on.
Bet.
Like all this. Like, let's keep it a firm buck. Like we go through all this bullshit. Like, women choose men, and it's true. But I'm not finna get caught up in, okay, I'm finna be going at it against one of my dudes, and then once I'm not finna let them pit us against each other, and then I'm not letting that come between me and my brother.
Yeah.
Where I'm gonna go, oh, I'm finna try and look at Dave chick. Like, once Dave say that's his chick, nigga,
Boom.
that becomes my sister. Who fucking
I had to give you some applause on that one and some horns because I agree with that 1,000%.
Who's fucking a sister?
Ain't nobody.
That becomes my sister. Me and Dave
Destiny is my niece, basically.
may have beef.
Same difference though. Family member. Same
Me
difference.
and Dave may at some point may have beef.
Right.
But that doesn't put her in the middle of it. Because that's
Right.
me and Dave's situation.
Right.
She is still my sister.
And I can I add to that? Even on a side piece level, if my homeboy is the type of homeboy that does have side pieces, hey, they off limits, bruh. Like,
yeah,
I'm talking about me. I'm talking about Dave. Because
okay.
and for me though, the reason she's off limits is number one. Hey, he might fall in love and marry that girl. Okay, I don't know what he doing.
Right.
It could be a side piece today. It could be wifey tomorrow.
Right.
And it's not up to me to choose. I'm a spectator. Okay. Well, hey, cool.
I'm different from most. I'm different from most, and I know this. But the flex is walk into a room and they be like, "Hey, where she come from? Where you find her?"
Right.
Not, "Oh, she was with dude last week."
Right.
No, it's damn. Where you
So
find
can I
her?
understand? Can I understand something?
Hey, that is a flex.
Right.
You don't understand
I
that?
gotta.
No.
understand
Hold on. Think about it. When you walk into a room and a motherfucker be like, "Damn, where he find her?" Versus, "Damn, oh, she was with Dave last week." That's a flex. That's the ultimate flex. Nigga, I ain't never seen her before.
I need to understand something, but Tay in spirit and any other woman in here, I need y'all to listen carefully. Dave, you said the side chick is off limits, right?
Mm-hmm. In the way I move, yeah.
Right. So if the main chick finds out about the side chick and leaves you behind, are you telling me that the main chick can't get with me either?
All right, so okay.
Why would you want to get with her?
No. Listen carefully. Dave, I'm not saying I'm not even gonna use Dave. I'm gonna use E because I need Dave and my niece to stay on the path they on.
Right, me and Destiny, we good.
Because the whole premise is, I know you, you know me, we hang out together. Now, from there, why am I looking at your chick?
I never said I was looking at, but E, this is the point I'm getting ready to point out, and I'm trying to get the women to listen carefully.
I'm gonna let you land your plane.
I know you. You know me.
No, you don't know me. But go ahead. Go ahead.
No. Scenario.
Yeah. I'm rolling.
Now I know you got a side chick, just like you got a main chick. I know you also got a side chick. Now, given the scenario, the side chick is off limits according to guy code and to you. No problem.
No. Wait.
Using my example, S. I'm talking about using my example, S. He going with what I've been saying all night.
Example
the side chick's not off limits.
Okay, so wait, so
I know that.
S agrees with you. S agrees with you. So let's use me, Carl. Let's use me.
Okay, so Dave, what you're saying is that if for whatever reason the main chick finds out about the side chick and you live happily around and move on with the side chick, who's now upgraded to a main chick, your ex-main chick may be like, you know what, Dave this, Dave that. I like what he's doing over here. He looks more loyal, faithful, honest,
I'm listening,
and so on and so on. So now what do I do? You telling me that?
Okay. So let me hold on, answer before everybody answer. Hold on, for a moment. I'm a solo me and Carl just for a moment. Y'all stay in the green room. Y'all are still on the show, but I'm a solo me and Carl for a moment. You know what, Carl? That's a great question. That's a great question, and I can only tell you how Dave Life TV have moved throughout my life and how I see things.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be straight up with you, Carl. I'm a Scorpio.
Yeah.
I'm selfish. I'm sensitive. I'm being dead ass with you.
I know.
And because look, I'm the dude. I don't joan on people. I don't rank on people because I don't like people ranking on me. You know,
I know.
I don't play like that because I know that if it go too far, I'm gonna feel it some type of way, and then I might not fuck with nobody ever because I'm just like I only give you so many chances.
Right.
So therefore, we just living by Dave's book. Carl is in love with Tay, and Carl got side chicks, and Carl and Tay find out about it, and Tay break up with Carl, and Carl go to his side chicks, and then Tay on these Instagram streets be like, you know, Dave, I always thought you were a nice guy. I'm gonna do this. You know what, Tay? Don't even. And forgive me for using your name, Tay. This is an example. But I'm like, don't even. You know why? Because I know Carl really loved you. I know Carl, you were his main. You were the one. I am not playing with you because Carl and you might reconcile. Not only that, forget the might reconcile. Carl, my nigga. I'm not going to play and trifle with his feelings because I'm like, yeah, dog, yeah, I've been with your ex or whatever. No, this is how Dave move. That whole scenario is off limits because of how I feel about you and because of how I feel about her. I don't want either one of y'all to feel that I'm out of bounds. And if she was with you, Carl, because S make a great point. If she with you, and I get with her the minute she available, that mean the whole time she was with you, Carl, I was probably like this. And see, that ain't Dave. And now I'm not signifying nobody else. I'm just simply talking about me.
No, I got you.
A chick break up with you? Like, yo, bruh. Now, I ain't gonna speak on that. I'm not even gonna speak that because that's never gonna happen.
We ain't talking about no Bobby Womack.
Right.
I'm not talking about Bobby Womack.
No, I know that. So, and I'm bringing everybody back. I see you, S. I'm bringing everybody back to the stage. This is just how Dave move. If my man's ever felt something for old girl, even if they was just situationship and she was just a freak, if he felt something, I'm out. She's off limits to me. There's too many women on planet Earth. Dave do not have to go after I just don't. And you know what? And I don't want to because it's messy. Because when old girl do me wrong, and me and you ain't been friends for 10 years, that's how Death Row broke down. Michelle and Suge and Dre. I'm being serious. Wars have been fought over women. You know what I'm saying? So I personally, man, I just want my friends to understand that I'm a real friend. Great example. Great example. Okay. One of my homeboys, you know, his baby mama, when they were together, everybody was cool. Everybody was kicking and chuck. Now the baby mama never hollered at David. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is, and I gotta, yeah. So I actually do have an example. So my homie, married. I'm in the wedding. My homie gets into some issues during the marriage. Wife calls me, Dave, I'm worried about my friend. I keep it platonic. Oh, don't worry, he'll be fine. This, that, and the third. They get divorced. The ex-wife says, you know, I'll be in LA. Maybe we should have a drink. I hit my nigga immediately. Hey, dog, you know your ex gonna be in LA talking about we should get a drink? He said, what you gonna do? I said, I ain't messing with her at all. I'm not meeting up for no drink. I don't care. He said, hey, dog, that was like your sister. She a friend. It's up to you. I'm glad you called me. I said, no, I'm telling you right now. I don't care. I'm not having that drink. That was years ago. And guess what? Drink was never had. Never met her in LA. Never talk to her. And I'm coming straight to US. I didn't do it. I said, I don't care what's going on. I will not, because I don't understand where none of this is. That was his wife. I don't play those games. She's always off limits forever for me. And that might just be a Scorpio thing. Go ahead, S. I see you, bro.
I've been in those situations, and like I said before, that is sis. So
that's sis.
If I see her out at a club, hey, how you doing? Want a drink? Here's a drink. I'm finna go over there after I get this drink.
Right, because that's sis.
That's sis. You all right? Make sure you get to your car. Wait.
Y'all do realize this is dangerous, though.
No.
Really dangerous.
No. Ain't nothing dangerous. No. It is nothing dangerous unless, look, that's sis. That's your sister. How do you define the term sister?
Right.
Are you fucking your sister? Okay, no. That's sister. Also, she's at the club with you. You see her. Hey, how you doing? You and your girls out here? I'm gonna make sure y'all good. Here's a drink. Y'all this. All right, you about to leave? I'm about to make sure you get to your car. Okay. Y'all drunk? Who's driving? Oh, I'm finna call y'all Lyft. I'm finna call y'all
issue
Lyft.
I had.
Y'all bullshit.
Y'all
bullshit. I'm finna call y'all Lyft. Hey, get the Lyft.
The issue I have.
Hold on. Let Carl chime in. Go ahead, Carl.
The issue I really have with this whole Joe Biden and even with men in general,
Joe Budden, Joe Budden.
I mean, Joe Budden is the chokehold that men design to put on women. Let me tell you something. Do you know how many guys right now have 3, 4, 5 baby mamas and they're telling the world those are off limit? Nigga, you ain't married to her. You got kids by her. You got multiple women pregnant, but you're trying to sit here and tell me you single, but your baby mothers are off limits. They can't move on with their lives. It's too much of a chokeholding.
Hold on.
Men's design. That's bullshit.
And I do agree with that point, Carl. You're right. Mm-hmm. Hey, man. Hey, look, this is real talk, y'all. This is real talk. You can't be selfish. And I want to bring the ladies back into the conversation. As a man, we're talking from a man's perspective, and we're talking guy code, and we're talking how we move as men. And forgive me, ladies, if it felt like y'all were kind of behind the locker room veil, right? This is how men talk, right? It's no offense. I don't care how fine she is. If she's my sis, because she my brother's lady, like, you know what I'm saying? Like S is saying. So, you know, Carl, and when you have your queen, if I was single, that's my sister. Hey, that's Carl Shaft girl. Okay, cool. I don't care what happened afterwards. It's still my sister. I'm not stepping on that toe because she was once with my homie. And in fact, she's out of pocket if she come at me, because you know I'm the homie. Like, come on, lady. You disrespecting me because you think I'm gonna cross certain lines. Now, hear me out. Side piece. We all out in the streets. We outside. I understand. Ain't, you know, that's
this is the
everybody
point,
doing it.
There are guys that think they can claim on side piece, one night stands, sneaky links, and that's bull. You cannot claim 5 baby mamas, 2 sneaky links, 1 side chick, bruh. It doesn't go like that. They're free game. The only one that's not free game is the one you live with.
Let's bring the women back in. Let's bring the women back in. All right, so Parrish and Tay, you have a homegirl that do the same thing. You got one homegirl that think like Dave and S. Hey, he off limits, girl. He was with you. I don't care. He off limits. You got another girl to say, what? That was your ex. That was your, you know, but one woman's, you know, trash is another woman's husband.
Bingo.
Let me go with Parrish first. How do you feel if your homegirl says that? Are you okay with that? Where do women stand on that? You know, where do you two women stand on that? Parrish and then Tay.
That's a lot of questions. Okay, so first of all, I mean, I didn't feel like I was I was appreciating hearing the brothers talk and just listening to how I appreciate both parts of that community. So, okay, I know that already as a woman, so you tread with wisdom, like why, if you already know that's a close knit group of guys and there's a group of guys that feel this way and the ones that feel that way, if that doesn't bother you as a woman and you don't, you can, tread the way that you like to. But as it pertains to women, I'm surrounded by that. There's so many different ways that women feel that we should set boundaries and women that violate that and cheat and all kinds of things. So I just listen to the way people decide to love, and I vibrate with the people who love the same way that I do, and I don't judge the people who don't, because I've been on an evolution to be who I am. I just don't associate very intimately with those people because I know we don't have the same boundaries or the same, but I don't judge them. I just know, okay, that's how they move on. Just like I don't judge the brother that says, nope, forever, you're my sis, forget about it, I don't care, never, forever. And then there's a brother that's like, hey, I don't feel that way. He's like, Carl, both of those are great men. They just think completely different. So I think the same thing about the sisters, as long as they're not being destructive with it. And if they are, I'm going to speak up and say something out of love, because sometimes sisters are doing that because they haven't had the love. So that's how I feel about it.
How you feel about it, Tay?
Tay,
Oh, hold up, Tay. I think you got muted.
I think you said that eloquently, very well, because I think that one of the things I'm hearing in this, the consistent theme of this conversation is projection. You're projecting your core values onto other people, and they may not mirror them. They may not echo the same core values that you have. And we've had a lot of spiritual reference, but if you want to put it in spiritual reference, then it's the speck versus the plank. You're judging the speck in somebody else's eye while there's the plank in yours, and you can only account for yourself. If one person says this is what I'd be willing to do and another says this is not, that's their side of the street. They're responsible for their behavior. I don't believe that projecting or deflecting my personal core values onto another human being is appropriate, but we also have to be mindful of the connections. Why? Because most times birds of feathers flock together. And if we're friends, especially you're my core group of significance, we've had this conversation. We've talked. This is what friendship denotes. This is a kind of communication that you should have. You should vet your friends like you do your lovers, because they're usually lifetime. You're choosing. You don't choose family, but you do choose friends. And if they don't have similar core values or echo certain sentiments, then what are you doing? Oftentimes it calls into question your own personal experience with trauma. Also, what have your core innate friendships and connections been like? Because if you're choosing people who don't value your voice, there's a greater issue at hand here than just what you think about dating your friend who's already out of alignment because you got a side chick and you're referring to your woman as your main chick. There's already a bigger issue afoot here. So that's my take on it.
I agree with you. Hey, I see someone in the green room. Let me know if you're ready. I think I hit the camera and you ready? Thumbs up. Come on to the stage. Hey, Delilah.
Can I make a little notation so people could be aware of something?
Go ahead, Carl. And Delilah, do me a favor and turn your camera landscape. I'm gonna bring you back up. Go ahead, Carl.
So we can have a little background too. Joe Budden has one son that's also a Taurus, May 11th, born in Jersey City, and he's 22 years old. Now, even though he watches his father grow up, he sees the press, he sees everything, the ins and the out. Just like Tay said, is the apple too far from the tree? Is you teaching your son to do the same stuff, manipulate, lie, the same trait?
Yeah.
It's very scary that you have a dude whose pattern and outcome can be transferred or contaminate the next generation and how that looks. I just want to put that tidbit in there because he's a Taurus.
Hey, Delilah, we see you. All right, Delilah's on us. Welcome to the stage, Core City comedian Delilah. What up, Delilah?
Hello.
Estevan, we see you too, man. You back on camera, S. You back on that camera. All right, look. Hey, Delilah, I let you up because you were on the gram and you were watching. We are literally about to close this bad boy out. It's been 3.5.
Oh wow, y'all was doing it.
Yeah, we tired. But
Well-
did you see the Joe Budden clip? Did you see the clip?
No, but the ladies were wonderful. Ladies, you were polite. You were beautiful, but you neglected to do one thing.
What?
Dave, you wrong.
Why am I wrong, Delilah? What I do? What I do, Delilah?
Incorrect, shoving your biases up the hoo-ha of America. When we didn't ask for it, sir. I didn't watch the show.
Okay.
But Dave, I know you was wrong.
Now, see, that's the problem. And that's the problem. Delilah coming up in here starting stuff. Hold up. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the clip. Just so you can have context, because Delilah's a comedian. I'm gonna play the clip so you can have context, and then I'm gonna let you chime in on the clip, and then we're gonna roll in a little bit.
Oh, hi, gentlemen.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Everybody say what's up to Delilah.
Blessings.
And Tay, I take offense, Tay.
I'm sure you do.
Because I think you're incorrect.
I'm listening.
At this point, I'm too many in to really have my facts straight. So I'm gonna refrain.
You and Jesus kept the party going.
Hey, listen, man.
That was his first miracle. Keep the party going.
There it is.
With it, Dave.
So I'm a little bit too far. And you know what's funny? Remember I told you all about the wedding I was in, and then I became friends with the husband and the wife, and then the wife was like, "Oh, we should get a drink." Guess what? This was the wedding gift for the groomsmen. You see that? Okay, wait, hold on. No, that's came from somebody else. Sorry.
Wait. Oh, I missed the good stuff. So did you give her the meat before the wedding or after?
You know what, Delilah?
Tell the truth, Dave. Shame the devil. Tell the truth. You was wearing that hat too, weren't you? When you went under that skirt.
Please don't show the petty side of you.
No, I won't. Listen, first and foremost, I don't
He
even
didn't
have.
fear me, Mr. Shaft. He is not a weak little man such as yourself.
Leave us.
Sorry.
Why you say his name like that?
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Why you say his name?
Corre, perro, corre, me tienes miedo, corre.
I am far from weak. So,
you gonna fly me out? Because you promised to fly me out, and I told you, if you fly me out, fuck you. You get the hit. You get the hit. I'm not like these little panty apples.
I am
Even
trying
if you
my
don't
best
want
to be
it.
nice. Listen,
Even
I
if
don't
you don't
even
want it,
listen.
Hold up.
Listen, I don't drink, and even if I did, I would never fly you out. I wouldn't know.
Hold on, y'all. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Hold on. No.
You said you was gonna fly me out so I get beat up by New Yorkers. So I was talking trash about New York. And I said anything for comedy, son. I take a black eye for comedy.
Wait, you know what? Hold on, Delilah. Go to green room. Ladies, I'll be right back. Just give me a moment. Carl, hold up. See, y'all not about to get on my show because I'm one bottle in and completely. Hey, yo, hold up, man. We coming back to have our final words. We're going to break for 30 seconds just for station identification. Man, y'all listen. We're not about to get Delilah up in here starting stuff, coming in here harassing people. At the end of the show, don't even know what the topic is. Coming in here messing with us. All right. We're not gonna do all that. Normally we would, but tonight it's been a long night. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring everyone up, You are watching Dave Life After Dark, episode number 237. Dave Life After Dark, episode 237. Guy Code. Guy Code. We watched the Joe Budden argument with his one of his best friends, Ish, on the Joe Budden podcast. It went viral, so we had to talk about it. All right, I'm going to bring up everybody, and we're just going to let everybody have their last few words, and we're going to go ahead and call it a night. It's been 3.5 hours, man. I did not plan to go that long tonight, but it was a great conversation. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go in reverse order. We're going to start with Delilah, and then we're going to go to everybody else. Delilah. Delilah. You didn't came in here.
I just wanted to make you laugh, King.
Yeah, you didn't came in here and started mess. Just come up in here. Yeah, I didn't mess with somebody with this hat on. Man, just get out of here, Delilah. I ain't playing with you. I ain't playing with you,
Delilah. You smile because I was in that live too long and you wasn't smiling. So I came in here to wreck shop. I came in bull in a China shop and just tore everything up.
I appreciate you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the room. We got Estevan, we got Tay Rob, we got Carl Shab, and then we got Parrish. So we're gonna go in reverse order. Hey, I know you didn't see the clip. So why am I even gonna let you have last words?
Don't
You
even
don't even have context. Delilah just gonna come in here and start some mess.
What I did.
I'm gonna let you go last. No, I'm gonna let you go last. We're gonna start with S. S, any final words after watching the Joe Budden clip and all the discussion we had about Guy Code and how, any final conclusions before we go, sir?
Am I here? You hear me?
I hear you are live. You are soloed, brother. You got the whole mic.
I got the thing.
Yes, sir.
Man, anytime you allow your vision to see your friend and his spouse as somebody that you looking at, you are a foul individual. That's how I looked at it. That's how I broke it down, man.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing. Like there's nothing to make me believe that, even if I was in a hoish stage to say, I want to fuck Dave's chick.
Right.
And I'm only saying that because that's the only person I know on this floor.
Yeah. Right. No doubt.
And trust me, she is fucking off limits.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? And not because, actually because of you.
Amen.
Actually because of you. And all we had a connection and and we vibed and motherfucker, what? Man, that sounds like some shit y'all was planning, or one of y'all was planning from day one.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm not a snake dude like that. And if you're rolling around snakes, you're gonna eventually get bit.
Facts.
And if you have people that's in your circle that have moved in that way with other folks, what makes you believe you can't be next?
Hey, that's a fact. That's a fact.
What makes you believe that you can't be next? Like, what makes you believe you that special that
a snake won't bite you?
Al Tariq. That's the only person I know in your thing. That I know of
on the show. Yep.
What makes you believe that Al Tariq won't be like,
right?
And I don't think
if that's how he moved. No, he don't.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not. And for anybody that's not listening, he's not here, to speak up for himself. And I'm not saying that's what he would do. I'm
just using the name. Using the name. Yeah.
Using the name.
Let me say this right quick, and then I'm gonna let you rock out. Maybe I pick good friends, or maybe I just really set boundaries. But I've never had a friend cross a line like that with me. But you know what, S? I also would never. I I don't do that. And so maybe that's just how it went down for me. S, man, your camera went out. I don't know if someone's calling you, but hey, brother, I appreciate you. I'm gonna put you back in the green room, and I'm gonna go to one of the ladies. I'm gonna go to Parrish, since she came up a little bit. Hey, Parrish. Last thoughts on the topic, Parrish?
No, I don't have any. I already said
Closing words before we close out the show.
I'm just happy to see your platform growing, and I like that. I'm not familiar with that topic. I'll look into it, but I like that you always handle everything classy and all perspectives can be heard, and we don't have to, judge anyone, or it's not about wrong or right. It's understanding. I like that.
And I appreciate you. All right, Parrish, thank you for joining. I'm going to bring you back to the gallery. Next, I'm going to go with Carl. My man, Carl. Closing words before we end the show, Carl.
Dude, like I said, man, the only thing that you can claim is what you invest. And all this outside, that street code, not street code, that bro code is manipulative, okay? Because it only serves the person that's doing the dirt. It ain't serving nobody else but them. So, the moral compass supersedes that. That's your wife, off limit. That's your woman you live with, that's off limit. But ain't nowhere in the world you can claim, like I said, you got 3 outstanding baby mamas, you got 2 side chicks, and you got a sneaky link, and you think they all yours, and they all off limit. You
Right.
one greedy son of a gun, and like I said, if you one of my male friends, and they all know it, I catch you slipping, cheating, I'm going to tell your woman, and whatever side chick you got, I might even go after that, just to prove a point that you ain't in control.
Point. Yeah.
Hey. So that's where I'm at with it, bro.
That's
and Joe Budden to me is still a dude. He's gonna always be a dollar store dude in my book because, like I said, he likes to manipulate. Every time I've ever seen him, he was the type of dude that never wrong, put blame on everybody else, no culpability, and his patterns never have changed in the last 8 years. It just got worse, if anything. So.
Yeah. All right. I appreciate you. Hey, Carl, thank you, man. I appreciate you for joining. All right, bro.
Absolutely.
All right. Next, we're going to go to Tay because Tay actually has context and Delilah going to say some madness. I already know. So, Tay, thank you for joining. Any last comments before we close out?
Well, I think that everybody said some really key points and highlights. And the reality of it is these are your core group of friends. You should be having these conversations about core values and principles. And one of the things that's really important is to choose people whose core values and principles connect with yours and help to create healthy, functional, reciprocal relationships. And when you have those things, then you avoid instances such as this. Also, in terms of Joe Budden, you got to consider the source.
Yeah.
I mean, he's his own worst enemy. I mean, he's a textbook NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. He's gaslights, he deflects, he projects, he's manipulative. And we saw all of those things in just that very short clip. I think that when you have somebody in your camp that's like that, that person automatically becomes the op. And if you have an op, you treat them like an op. You don't pick up a scorpion and then cry about being bit. It's its nature.
Well, we could have used we could have said snake. I'm a Scorpio, so I don't bite. I don't sting nobody unless they mess with me. Don't start nothing, won't be nothing. But I feel you. Listen, I'm telling you, I was not chuckling at your conclusion. I was chuckling because that nigga S keep texting me. And I told him I'm on the show. S, you in the green room. You know I'm still live and you texted me. S want to continue the conversation. He's like, hey, how the ladies feel. S, that's gonna be another show. I can't even bring you up because if I bring you up, it's gonna be a whole nother conversation. S, I love it. Listen, man, shout out to Estevan because when I was doing the show, you guys, like right now we have StreamYard, we have all types of stuff happening. S was here in the beginning when I had to manually try to create this energy and platform. I had to record stuff and get the computer and get the audio. S dealt with all of that. I was filming in my car. Hey, it's Dave. Like I was constantly. S was rocking with me the whole time. So he absolutely can come on the show anytime he want and clown anytime he want. That's my boy. All right. Hey, Tay, thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining.
You're welcome.
All right. Now we have this one. Delilah. You don't even know context. You just coming. He's still texting. Stop texting me. S, stop texting. Stop texting, ass. Oh man. Oh man. Delilah, look. Delilah, you know what, Delilah? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you the we about to close it out music because I already know you about to start some mess.
I ain't say nothing. I'm gonna stick with the subject, Dave. It was beautiful. You said that your friends ain't never done that. Your friends ain't never tried to betray you. None of that.
That's a fact. All jokes aside.
And that's beautiful that you
Delilah,
only surround yourself with ugly brothers. Like, I commend you for that.
What? See, you going too far. You are a savage.
Man, it's the truth.
First of all, you're wrong.
I only date ugly. That's why I'm chasing the shaft.
First of all, you're wrong.
Chasing the shaft around the room.
No, first of all, you're wrong. All my homies look good. I don't hang around no ugly Negroes. Number one. Number two, I'd attribute it to I'm a good judge of character. And number three, I'd attribute it to, and all jokes aside, I would attribute it to, I just treat people how I want to be treated, Delilah. If I'm being honest, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you my friend, you my friend.
Dave, good judge of character.
Delilah.
You decided to add me.
And you know what? You knew. And on that note, see, every week I have to do this to her. Every week she don't make it all the way to the end. Every week I gotta. She like Pam and Martin. Get out of here. No, I'm kidding. Hey, hold on. S laughing too. Look at S. Look at y'all, man. Look, y'all.
I'm trying to have a conversation with my brother.
Go. Who's still here? I gotta go.
I'm about to tell you.
I gotta go. Can we just leave now? I'm leaving,
man. Do my
man.
finishing remark and you threw me out the room.
Let me tell you, Delilah. Here's what I learned about Delilah. Okay, when people in the green, let me turn this damn music down. When people in the green room, I gotta start letting them know, hey guys, I can see you. Because as soon as I hit add, Delilah had legs up. She was unprepared. I was like, oh.
Bush was in the streets. It was wild.
See, Delilah, you were intent.
You owe me $50 for that, by the way.
Right? Yeah, I know. Now I don't, because I wasn't trying to say. No, that was unsolicited. I didn't ask for that.
Your eyeball still enjoyed it.
Hey, y'all. Hey, look, I'm gone, man. Peace. We gone. All right. I'll let y'all, man. I can't even, man. Delilah, wow. Ass, appreciate you. Tay, appreciate you, man. I love everybody. All right, y'all. It's been 3 hours, 40 minutes. This was an excellent live. It's episode number 237, Guy Code. I got stuff to do, on the day job, but I made sure, because Destiny always tells me, baby, you got to keep a commitment to your followers. They want you to go live on Thursday nights at 7 o'clock Pacific. You need to be there. And if you can't be there, you need to give them notice. And now that we're on YouTube, and now that we have the cameras, the lights, the production equipment, the sound, we have all this stuff going on, it's even more imperative that I'm stepping up the production, that I also step up the commitment to being there on time, live, prepared. And shout out to everybody that joined tonight. We had a lot of people that hit me on DMs that was interested. I know some people on the East Coast, they were like, bro, we can't do it. I'm tired, dog. I get it. We're going to have shows where we can pre-record for all of our East Coasters. And those will be aired live on YouTube after they've been pre-recorded. So how can you air a pre-recorded show live? I'll show y'all that later on. That's a trick. But shout out to everybody that did join. If you missed it, you will see this live on YouTube tomorrow. Actually, right now, as soon as I hit the end button. All right. Hey, y'all. It's Dave Life, man. I'm tired. I'm out. Peace.